Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.
Hey guys, how are you? Ready for bed? What's going on, guys? Sorry, not sorry. Okay, guys, we have some business to talk about before we get into the shenanigans, and then it's time to go to bed. Okay. Where did I want to be right now? Let's see. Well, I was minding my business. I mean, phone calls came through and started dropping it like it was hot. And I was like, oh gosh. And I was like, oh my, okay, one, and then two, and then, okay, I was like three. And then one had a double phone call. I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to get caught up today. I was like, I was trying to take a little sneaky peek day off. Hey guys, I see all of the pink hands in the chat, all of the manicures people did. Everyone get their nails done. I did not get my nails done. I'm probably going to go tomorrow. Farah didn't want to do hers. She wanted to do, and it's Sunday. Can I get some Sundays in the chat, please? And if you don't have Sunday emojis because you are not a member, that's okay. That's okay. We got options. You can put some prayer hands because someone's going to need some prayer by the time we get into this. In about 10 minutes, someone's going to need some prayer. Okay. They're going to need some prayer. They're going to need some holy hands. They might need the church. So anything you want to put in the by way of something for a helper, some sort of like a helper type chick into the chat, go ahead and send, because sis is sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. So then we got to yes, everybody is on the check-in. If you don't have Sunday and the godmother emoji, please go ahead and put some prayer hands, put a church, put the high tens, put whatever in the chat. Okay. All right. Okay. Girl, Tracy Wilson's like, hey girl, hey. You guys are funny. Okay, just because, let me just look. Praise ya. Praise ya. Dropped a gift for somebody. Girl, VIP lady, girl, guess what? You just got some emojis. Okay, VIP lady. VIP, you just got gifted by Praise ya. Praise ya. Just got ya some emojis on this evening. Okay. All right. Wait, hold on.
So I can believe in you the same way you believe in me.
Okay, so I can believe in you the same way you believe
We
in
in charge.
We in charge. We in charge. That's our story, and that's what we running with.
That's the best you can do. When you say it like you mean it.
Go ahead, Sonya. Say it like you mean
I
it.
ain't just talking to talk.
Really? Oh, okay, girl. I'm confused. Okay. Anywho, I just love how somebody thinks they can speak on people. And she probably would say the same thing. Well, how do you don't know me? Okay, but I'm reacting to the video. I'm reacting to the video. Okay, we got business to handle. Let me stop. We got business to handle. I have been waiting for this classy read for it hadn't been hours. Video number the one where her and Nesto are talking about YouTube. That's where we're gonna start. Cause didn't y'all just watch the video like two, three? I mean, y'all have got to have watched it at least two times already. So I don't want to bore y'all with watching again. We'll watch 1, 2, and 3 that dropped today on tomorrow. We're gonna go straight for number 4, the one that just dropped like 2 hours ago. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go right there. Cause I was like, what? I'm gonna have to. I put on my new pajamas. I was in the bed, all nice and comfy, and I was like, this winch gonna make me get up out of my bed. Okay. All right. So let me thank them folks. Okay. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Boo Boo, for a sticker. Praise ya. Just hooked up. Penny Proud. Penny Proud, guess what? You just got some emojis for the month. Look at that. Okay. Won't Al do it? Look at that. Okay, guys. Welcome to Sunday Lip Service. Okay. It's a thing. It's a thing. And you just got gifted. Let me see. Did someone else just give something? Jackson Tabasco just gifted a friend. And Kayla gifted a friend too. Let me see what's going on here in the chat. So I can tell, so I can Jackson Tabasco, Miss Truth Religion, Truth Religion. Hello, sis. Guess what? Get your emojis on, okay? Let me see. Praise ya, Kayla, Shannon Latoya. Sis, Kayla just gifted you, and you just got some emojis, sis. If you just got gifted some emojis, put some Sundays in the chat. Don't play. It's you guys knew I was coming. You know that that sound on Instagram where they sounded Cat Williams. They know I'm coming, and I know I'm coming. They know I'm gonna be there, and I know when I get there, I'm gonna do the best job that I can do. I was like, I don't even have to write Bougie Gang today. They know I'm coming. I know I'm coming. And when I get there, I'm going to do the best job that I can do. Sis just needs an afternoon to be with her family. Okay. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, oh, tall diva. Won't Al look at Al? Belladonna, look. With the help of the beautiful tall diva and algorithm, guess what? You just got some emojis, Belladonna. Put some Sundays in the chat, won't you? Won't you? Put some Sundays in the chat, okay? All right, guys. We were out for a nice Sunday Chinese dinner over at the place. This place is getting very popular. I don't even want to say the name because if you're in Charlotte, it's just getting way too popular. It's so good. Grown and bougie. I see you, boo. Grown and bougie forever. Okay. Um, we were out for a nice dinner. Okay. At an authentic Chinese restaurant. Very authentic. Okay. Anywho, it was so yummy. And what was I doing? Bougie gang homework. Okay. We were all on our phones anyway, but um we're just a regular American family. We eat together, but we also social media together, have our handhelds in the midst. Okay. Sexy RN that heals and makes you fall in love. Stop it, sexy RN that heals and makes you fall in love. Girl, what kind of RN are you? What was the name? LOL. Sis, what's your name? Excuse me, ma'am. Um, Girl, at the 9:56 mark, sexy RN that heals and makes you fall in love. What was the name that got called, boo boo? It was the name that got called was Belladonna. Okay, Belladonna. Okay. Okay, hun. Thank you so much for the sticker. Okay, let me drop the did I drop the member link already? I didn't pin it. Let me drop it again. If you want to help yourself to some emojis, um feel free. I'm gonna pin it. And that's the member join link right up there. So if anybody needs it, it's there. Okay. Help yourself to the beautiful emojis. They're so much fun. Anyway, guys, and the member catalog. Okay. And I did drop a video explaining everything, but of course people had questions. I mean, it wouldn't be YouTube if you guys didn't have questions. I mean, look, I got to stay on my toes with you guys, but look, I got some, look, fix your screens. Okay. All right, this is the deal. So I said, you know what? You guys had lots of questions, even though I called Fulton County Bougie Gang members, of which there are a lot of you. I won't give any names because the streets get mad and they are very jealous. Okay. So I'm not going to say too much because I don't want people feeling some type of way. But Bougie Gang was up. Y'all watched the video and y'all had some of y'all had questions. Some of you were just like, thank you, I just needed to know that. But some people had questions and that was fine, but I said, you know what, let me think, let me look up another Fulton County divorce just to see, because they say that this is a standard document that gets added to everybody's divorce, right? So I said, whose divorce could I look up? I said, let me look up Portia and Simon. Who's Portia? Portia Williams and Simon Gobadia. I was like Gobadia. Simon Gobadia. Okay. I said, let me look up Simon Gobadia and Portia and let's see if the same standard amended document with the same date is on their divorce. Okay. If you have membership now, you can go to the member videos. There's a special phone call to Fulton County that you have in your preview, where I called Fulton County and look, I talked to a clerk. Once again, I'm getting real good at calling the clerk's office. Anyway, sis explained to me. So this document that they add to every divorce, I guess it looks fuzzy right now, but it's the same. Anyway, so this standard amended agreement that was on Shirley and Nesto's, I'll post it so you guys can see it a little better. Maybe you can't, you might have to go out and come back in, but I'll post it to the wall, to the community wall. But I want to explain. This gets added to every divorce, and sometimes this document gets updated, right? So when they update it, they will tag it with a new number and it'll get a new date, because that's kind of us who work in corporate America. Maybe if you work in training, you know, when you update a manual or you update documentation to a manual, any project managers out there, when you are updating your SOPs and you update it, you put the revision number X, Y, and Z. That's the date, and that's the reason for the stamp. It's stamped into the clerk's office as if it is, I guess, a case. I don't know what their capabilities are as their system capabilities, but if you notice, these case numbers are exactly the same. The date stamp. We know Portia and Simon filed for divorce, I think in February or something, but they still have that September 21st. That date, the September 21st, 2023, is basically in corporate America. We would just consider that like a revision. Okay. A revision to the revision to the revision, or the amended, right? So that's all that is. Shirley didn't file for divorce in September of 2023. That's not, it's that is added to every, if you know, have anyone else who's filed for divorce in Fulton County, send it to me and I'll pull it up and we will just triple confirm this theory. But I feel like it's more than a theory now. I feel like that's just what it is. I'm comfortable with that after checking two sources, that the stamp, not the stamp that the date that the divorce was filed, but the stamp that's on the amended revision or the amended standard procedure, whatever, of the rules of engagement, that if you are filing a divorce in Fulton County, this list we want you to adhere to. And if you notice, you see Portia and Simon, their name is on the exact same, this is the exact same document, right? And I've given you the case number so you can independently look all this up if you want to. Okay. So are we good now? Okay. I think we're good. Anyone else have any like random questions for me? Let me know. But like, people will challenge in the comments. And I was like, you know what? It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind a good challenge, because if I say something, I can typically prove it. Because back in the day when you're in algebra and you're in geometry and you give an answer and your teacher says prove it, and then you got to get up and you got to go to the board and prove it. I'm not, I'm okay with that. Anyway, okay, so that is, I think that's the only business that I have. So I'm going to take Exhibit A off the screen. Um, okay, are we good? Okay. Okay, SOP. It's like a SOP document. So it's part of the SOP, I would call it. You know what I mean? If we were talking corporate America, it's some of the if you are engaged in this process, part of the SOP is that this document will be attached to your process workflow. Okay? If I'm talking corporate America, okay? This is part of the workflow and it gets attached to the workflow documentation for that particular project. Okay? My prayers and condolences to Tracy. Who's Tracy? Tracy. So someone just came in the chat, said they just lost somebody. Thank you, MD. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't see the comment, but so for whomever is in need of prayer and has lost a family member, I'm so sorry to hear that, and we wish you well. And I'm so sorry for your loss. And we're getting ready to cut up, so I don't know if this. Laughter does help. So I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. Sonia's colostomy bag is full. Wow. When she said she was on the toilet all night, I was like, this girl is disgusting. Which, hey, it happens to the best of us, but you don't always talk about it. Let's get into it before we're here all night, because sis wants to go to bed at a decent time. And decent time would be before midnight. So let's see if we can handle this business, because I know a lot of you guys have, some of you guys have business to handle in that bedroom, I'm sure, right? If you're not, hopefully you're not handling business right now. Okay, let's handle this. Let's handle this business at this moment. Okay. Let's see. So let's go to, you've got your own, he's got his own hashtag. This was really ridiculous. Okay. The proof of okay, let me just talk about this for a second. The proof of Nesto's innocence was absolutely, these two are just almost about as dumb as it can get. You know what I mean? They are dangerously dumb, and I just don't know how. I don't know how they survive. But let's do this one. We're going to do this one right here, and then we'll do these three tomorrow when we meet up at lunchtime. Okay, guys? I just found this one to be the most entertaining and the least draining, and I felt like we would be entertained anyway. But yeah, I hope that was some good. We'll talk about it again tomorrow. If you guys want me to pull up the actual receipts. This is what I thought was funny, though. Let me say one other thing. So in pulling up Portia's divorce document, which I know some of you don't care for Portia much, but girl, Portia Williams, the dispossessories, sis. I didn't know that was all there. Portia Diane Williams. Girl, my God. Sis. I was like, the dispossessories and the garnishments of it all. Sis, what's going on, hun? So anyway, yeah, we may just, okay, Portia. Um, and her and Cordell's divorce is in there, girl. Everything is there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Just when I think they can't get any girl, they are dumb as I don't know what. And then Nesto. So Nesto is operating as if people were going to apologize to him. And what date was that? That's funny. Okay. Well, maybe he did not know at that moment, but at a certain point, Nesto does find out. Trust and believe. Nesto does he does end up getting some information. He ends up just like how we found out. He found out. Okay. I'm gonna put it like that. Simpletons. Okay. They are dangerously they are They are dangerously in stupid instead of in love. Oh, dangerously and stupid. Okay. All right. These okay. I don't know why. Maybe because it's late. Okay, let's get into this because
This video contains two calls between Nesto and Sonya on February 12th, 2024. If you remember, Nesto thought his CP charges were dismissed on February 5th.
Okay.
Although they don't directly say it, it sounds like they mention the rumors surrounding his marriages. Take a listen.
How are you today? On the positive, on the positive.
So he opens up with like, please, don't come to me with that bullshit. And it takes about how long? Like loading Sonya and her negative discourse and rhetoric is loading in 10, 9, 8,
Hi.
7,
I'm good. How are you doing?
6,
Just starting
5,
my day actually.
4, 3,
Crawling out.
2.
Well, I am dressing.
Here we go.
It's 4 o'clock here. It's 7 o'clock here.
So this is when she was out in Vegas for the Super Bowl doing what we still don't know specifically, but she was out there doing something.
Hey, okay. You enjoy yourself? Y'all get in late?
No, I got in after we got in at 9 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere around there, and then I went to the restaurant and went to go eat. I went, and then it didn't agree with me. I was in the bathroom all night. That shit was not good.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Where's my toilet?
Yeah,
so I kind of got up late.
I got you, man. You know, they got to go harder now. But they got to go.
No, you get my response to what you said?
Yeah, I did.
My response? Okay. I just responded like a minute ago.
Oh, no, I didn't see that yet.
Right. Okay. No, you need to look at that.
I need to look at
You
it?
need to look at it. Yeah, you need to look at that.
Oh, it must be mighty ugly.
What?
It must be mighty ugly.
And it usually is. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But it's it's what it is. I mean, you got more important things to focus on, so that's not, that's not something you need to focus on. I mean,
I'm the side chick. Thank you, boo. I'm the mistress. I'm the side chick. Okay?
That's something you can worry about after you get out. It's just, I mean, look at it, but,
Girl, I'm trying to find the toilet flush.
I don't know if that's something you knew already, which you should. But,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They trying, ain't they?
Every day, don't you? That's just what it is. But the thing of it is,
So apparently she said it because she's like she says we're so off we can't figure anything out, we're just best guessing it. Okay, fine, good. Why do you care? And why do you think it's so important to bother him with telling him about it all? He can't do anything about it. Stop using us for content to talk to your stupid ass boyfriend. That's what I say. If you don't have nothing else to talk to your man about other than what we're talking about over here, sis, your relationship is doomed. Okay? Find something else to talk to your man about other than what's going on in the YouTube streets, because you sound stupid and dumb.
it ain't no money in it. Because it's a watered down situation.
So she talks about the blogs and then she wants to tell him that now there's no money in it. And what? Why would this guy has 50 cents? This guy has to beg for money for fucking toothpaste. This man is wearing underwear that another man wore 3 days ago. Like, what? What does he need to know that I put up a video about? And why are you telling a whole convicted felon, as a felon yourself, what state people live in, you stupid slore? What is wrong with you? You are crazy.
They're falling off. They're only like 17,000. But that's only that one page, And that really get it. So it's
Thank
not
you,
really.
Caramel Delight.
I
Hey,
mean,
girl.
it's kind of watering down at this point. You know, it's not like it used to. Because some of them views is like 234,000 views.
This chick swears she's not watching videos, but she's going around with her legal pad and her Excel spreadsheet, or I don't even know, probably not Excel spreadsheet because she's girl. Um, tabulating and keeping up with people's numbers. It's like, damn, sis, don't you have anything better to do? Just like when Nesto asked her, what are you doing for yourself today? And it's on some nothing. Okay. Unique Gems, South Carolina travel nurse, Michi 3, is it Trial Girl? And ballet flamenco. Okay, so we have a flamenco dancer here in the chat. Guess what, guys? You got gifted by the beautiful Caramel Delight, and guess what? You got gifted and some emojis tonight. You just got your emojis on. Thank you so much, Caramel Delight. Thank you so much to our sis or our friend Analytical One. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. And to our wonderful sis D Dub. He was supposed to help people with their IGs, but doesn't know what a hashtag is. Girl. Says these people are dumb. They're just dumber than the dumbest dumb. MD, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the sticker. There you go. There you go. Thank you to Lisa Be Free. And I think we're caught up on all the gifts. Thank you to everyone. I think we're caught up there. Okay. All right, guys, let's keep going. Yeah, he was supposed to be helping people's social media, and he doesn't know what a hashtag is. I mean, you're just a grown man in his 50s who works a business and uses social media. I mean, is he really 59 or is he 69? He's giving 69 to me. I almost don't even believe that he's 58 or 59. He's Shirley is older than him and she's more hip and with it than he is. Like, I mean, it just doesn't even make any sense. This guy is lame.
Views, 179,000 views, but that was like 5 months.
And she's sitting up here looking at people's views and rattling off numbers. He doesn't even know what she's talking about. Sonia's attorney attorney at NAW. Okay, attorney at NAW. TikTok toe signal. Girl, more like 75. It's not giving 58 or 59. It's giving more advanced but less aware of pop culture. You know what I mean? Because for us, even my age group, I'm 53. It's not even pop culture. I think if you're in your 70s, maybe they might feel like, oh, it's pop culture. But it's part of our life. Like, I've never not had a job where I'm using a computer. So, and some people who are older they can recall when maybe they weren't using computers like that, right? If Nesto, like, whatever, I don't even want to get into that conversation, but at the end of the day, a hashtag is very basic. And for someone who is trying to sell social media and life coaching and things like that, yes, it absolutely would make sense that he would at least be familiar with the terminology. But again, sir is a complete fraud. And he feels like, I'm just going to spoiler alert, he feels like he actually deserves some apologies. The absolute unmitigated and utter gall of him even saying something stupid like that.
Oh yeah.
About 5 months ago.
Ain't nobody care about that stuff no more. That's
Ain't nobody care about that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
This stuff is old and
I mean,
played.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Going forward, only thing we have to really concern ourselves with is just everything going forward and what needs to fall off, and getting your.
What you need to be concerned with is getting your coins together so this man can get $1.1 million of bail money. So he needs $120 some thousand to get his rusty behind about the pokey.
Getting your criminal case off of you, basically. That's it.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
Oh, guys, welcome to Sunday Lip Service. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. If I did not get a chance to welcome you before, welcome to Real Talk Bougie, and it is we are here for you know how they have Saturday night church or late Sunday church. This is Sunday Lip Service. Okay, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure to hit the like button, and we are into the shits. We are listening to a video from Phone Calls from Prison, which is a YouTube channel we love to watch. If you want to watch this video in its entirety, uninterrupted, no pauses, no breaks, no conversation, I did that. I did it by myself. Because this is not a watch party. Okay. This is a talky talk party. Okay. So if you can hit that link right there and it'll take you right to their channel. And then you can come back upon the replay and enjoy this commentary where we talk everything about what just happened in the video. So anyway, guys, we're going to get back into it. I dropped the link. I will put it in the description box, and that's it, and that's all. Welcome, 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 everybody who's come in, and you can go ahead and make sure to subscribe. So if you want to jump in the chat, you can do that. Ms. Bougie down just gifted a friend. Okay, another friend in the chat just got some what? They just got some Sunday service emojis. Okay, what friend got it? Our friend Fussbox Girl. Okay, Fussbox Girl, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sis, guess what? You got some emojis. Okay, don't play around. Drop us some Sundays in the chat so we know that you hear us. Okay. Sis, you just got some Sunday emojis. Okay. Go ahead and drop them emojis so we know, and our good sis knows that you got gifted on her. Okay.
Good side about it. All that.
That's all you can concern yourself with. All the other stuff is just gossip.
This is gossip.
I know that for a fact because I went through the same thing in 2015.
Not 2015.
Exactly.
Right.
And guess what? Them folks were right there with me when them folks was at my wedding and everything.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they was right there with me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because the little ones right there was, if you go back and look, they was there.
Not saying that they had a.
So I think what he's trying to say, he said them folks was right there at the wedding. So he's saying that one of his ex-wives are right there. So he's saying that the internet is wrong. This is the rub for me. Why, if Sonya, look, when a certain blogger that she's friendly with put her at the scene of Danielle Diamonds and said that Deneen was Durham and basically implicated her into the check scheme of Miss Galen Beckham, who got grifted for a large sum of money. When Sis sat on a live stream, not one, but two occasions, and basically implicated Sonya as if she had been written a check by Galen Beckham. And ma'am, I don't know if she apologized or she just said she messed up her reading or whatever. Why wasn't that a lie? Why wasn't that ever talked about? Everything that anyone that she thinks is something against Nesto, it's all a lie. But when someone says Durham instead of Danielle, even though Danielle was spelled wrong, I'm hooked on phonics. You know what I'm saying? Like I can read phonetically. I can read misspellings, I guess to put it that way, however you want to call it. Clearly the way it was written out on the affidavit was that there was some challenge with the spelling, but the jewelry store was Danielle Diamonds. There was nothing about it that looked like Durham. She sat up there and just out of the blue said, I wonder, was this check written to Sonya? Was Sonya around? Jumping to conclusions, all of that stuff. But that was never called out as a lie. That was never called out as a serious mistake. That was never called out as anything. Okay? But people stating what the police are stating, yeah, that's the bloggers lying. All the blog. But you have somebody who just cooked something up, who read something wrong and ran to a conclusion that was never a problem. But maybe she never saw it. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, come on now. Like, I'm not saying it to be petty, but Sonya is petty. And what she has to understand is that it's better to keep your fucking mouth shut, especially when you're talking things you don't know, rather than trying to throw people under the bus who have better memory than you and know the facts of your boo thang's case better than you do.
Problem is just saying that it didn't end until 21.
Oh no, that's not true. None of that's true.
But anyway, what they're talking about here is, I think, because, girl, I don't know, because we're stupid, is that somebody was at the wedding who allegedly, maybe he was married to, maybe it's alleged that maybe one of his wives and the children were at the wedding, allegedly. But then it's like, but how does Shirley not know how many grandkids you have? So, and then all this whole thing about a 14-year-old kid. I don't know who the 14-year-old kid is, don't know. And if I react to it, I don't know Nesto. I don't know how old his kids are and don't care to know. According to the police, they said that they interviewed a young lady who was 14 years old. I guess it'll come out. It'll come out. If they have some, I mean, I don't know where that came from, but I don't even talk about stuff that's not substantiated. But we do know that he has 6 kids. Okay. We know Laverte. Hey, Carlise. We know Laverte. We know Dion. We know there's another son, Keon. We know there's Lakeisha. We know there's Miles. I think there's another one and I can't think of their name. And if it comes out, it comes out. I don't know. Don't care.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So yeah, they were showing stuff that said it ended in 21.
Oh, Ebony. So Ebony was there. He said that someone was there with their little one. Okay, let's run back. I don't think he was talking about girlfriend, but Ebony was at the wedding, so she wasn't mad.
Yeah, it was right there with me. Yeah.
Really?
Right there
'cause
with you?
That's it. I know that for a fact because I went through the same thing in 2000. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
going forward, only thing we have to really concern ourselves with is just everything going forward and what needs to fall off, and
Yeah,
getting your criminal case off of you.
The thing that also irritates me about Sonya is that he tries to talk and she talks over him. She raises her voice, gets more aggressive. She is not going to let anybody interrupt her sentence.
You basically, that's it.
Yeah, that's all I'm concerned about. All that.
That's all you can concern yourself with. All the other stuff is just
Yeah,
gossip.
Miles is the youngest, I
That's it.
believe, of the
I know that for a
youngest.
fact, 'cause
But
went
I
through
don't know
the
that
same
she's
thing in
14.
2015.
We know that Miles is not of age, but I don't know that she's 14. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, does Nesto even know the ages of his kids? He says they're all adults. How are they all adults when he knows that Miles is not able to talk to him? At least, didn't he say, I don't remember the exact year, but he said, oh, she'll come find me soon whenever she's allowed to come talk to me. Right? So, does he even know how old she is? Is he even concerned?
Exactly.
Right.
And guess what? Them folks were right there with me when them folks was at my wedding and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, were they?
Yeah, they was right there with me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because the little ones right there was if you go back and look, they was there.
Not saying that they had a problem. It's just saying that it didn't end until 21.
Oh.
So I think so I don't know who mentioned Ebony or why, but I think she was talking about one of his ex-wives. and she's saying they said it didn't end until 2021. So maybe they're talking about the one, oh, I can't even think of all the names, the lady he was married to, and allegedly the marriage ended in 2021, which is whenever they petitioned for a divorce. Is that not Carol Lamar? But that would have been, girl, don't even get me started, one of his 5 wives. And he's saying no, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can only go based on um what these people are saying. At the end of the day, Nesto is a liar, and he didn't file for the divorce. I think his wife did. We don't even know if his signature's on it. Maybe he's just running with, I've never seen it. It was a abandoned, you know what I mean? Like, they never got my signature, so I'm just going to pretend like I don't know anything about it.
Oh no, that's
I
not
mean, he's
true.
a liar. Liars do
That's
what?
true.
Lie.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So yeah, they were showing stuff that said
But I think this video, but they're out of the 4 videos today. One of the videos, I mean, she started going in about how horrible women are, and she has a lot of self-hate, because if you hate women, sis, you fucking hate yourself, okay? And her feelings about women and what women do, I think she's just talking about herself.
it ended in 21.
that makes no sense.
I mean,
I understand.
yeah.
If he's not going to admit to conspiracy with Erica King, he's not admitting to rape, he's not admitting to child pornography, he's not admitting to a lot of different things. Sonya, did you really think you were going to get him to admit to bigamy? Did you think you were going to get him to admit to marriage fraud? Did you think you were going to get him to admit to frauding 4 different women outside of the one legitimate marriage that he would have if he never got a divorce from the very beginning? Did you think you were going to catch him like that's not an issue, that all of those women could get together and say that this has been part of his, part of the fraud scheme for him to just his that's just part of his schemes on women, is to marry them, never divorce them, tie them up financially, abandon them, disappear, all of the things. I mean, it would not be out of the scope of the frauds that he is already being accused of. So it's like, do you really think he's going to admit to frauding several women in marriage that he was not eligible to actually be in? Like, you would have him committing to something, admitting to committing. Okay, come on now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's crazy, but it's cool. It is crazy.
Well, if folks lie, they'll lie. Yeah. Now, that's fine.
Well,
The same thing they did about the other, and then the other one hit back to, no, I ain't talked to nobody.
right, but then I saw where the girl saw that, because I said it on the show, and then she came back and showed the email from the lady with a picture of her. He showed a picture of her on the email, and then she was saying, that's when I was asking you about school. Remember?
Right, I understand. Yeah.
Right, and she was talking about, you went to college and all of that.
And then they went to Job Corps. Okay.
And I was like, okay. Well, unless you call them that college, I don't know, but that's what people don't usually call that college. They call it what it is.
Right.
So yeah. So it was just crazy, and I was just like, well, okay, But again, there's something you can worry about after the fact,
Yes, they did. Carlissa said, I love the way you say dick. Haven't heard it in a while. Could you please use it in a sentence? I just did. Sonya loves the dick. She's a man. She's a humanity hater. I don't even think Sonya likes people. I think Sonya hates women and she uses men. She wants to be alone, and sis, guess what? You're going to get exactly what you want, because that's what it is right now. Sis, you are alone, and I think you'll be alone. You are very toxic, very, very toxic. Thank you, sis.
I think, you know what, I think them folks mad because I got right. They're mad about that.
We're mad because he has rights. Does that sound stupid or what? Someone is mad because you have rights?
But me, I get dogged out all the way around. Nasty Nesto. What the fuck? I'm telling folks, man, I ain't did nothing with these folks, man. Hold on, no.
What's your name, Nesto?
They call him
What's your name, Nesto?
They call him Nasty
You know
Nesto.
what? You know what?
What?
It's funny that you
Sonya
said that you
is
didn't
just a
crop up
mess.
on business. So when you said that,
I wonder if Dre's in the bushes.
when I told you,
I wonder where Dre is. Is Dre calling in? Not here, obviously, but is he calling to talk to Nesto? Ernell, Phyllis, and three Berthas, Doris and Aretha. Those are Ernesto's other wives. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay. She's miserable. She is miserable and it's showing on her face. Um, cause you're nasty. He's very much giving nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not today.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just say, worry about that when you get out. It ain't nothing serious. Nothing serious. Yeah, it ain't serious. That's why I tell people I only focus on things that are a crime. I'm not really worried about all of that little miscellaneous stuff y'all talking about. And this girls are starting to come out and say that they worked for him at the barbershop and this is his treatment.
Okay, he didn't want to talk about that at all. Let me talk about I Am Hazel just a couple of seconds. First of all, I Am Hazel, when she did her video, we're gonna let Sonya talk. When I Am Hazel did her video, you guys, look, I Am Hazel is in the mommy community. Also, number one, maybe you guys know or don't know, but I Am Hazel was maybe 5 months pregnant, close to 6 months pregnant. Sis lost her baby. Okay. So, you know what I mean? Um, Understand she's just been through something. She had just revealed her pregnancy a couple of months ago and lost her pregnancy. That's for number one. Number two, she was doing a get ready with me and sat and was telling a story time. Her story time coincides with another story time she had done months before, talking about there was a guy, that there was a situation, and she would do a story time about it at a later date. Okay. The later date came the day that she did that story time, and that was it. Okay. Um, Sonya is so fucking stupid and she just gets sound bites from everybody. She's too busy reading her in messages rather than doing her own work and reading what's going on the blogs about her boyfriend. She'd rather take what someone said and whatever and think that it wasn't an interview. I think Nyla interviewed someone who worked at the bar, excuse me, the barber shop, excuse me. But that was not I Am Hazel. It was two people who gave stories regarding the barber shop. I Am Hazel was one of them who did a get ready with me. Okay. I did a reaction to that video and I have it posted on my community wall. I reposted it today. So if you want to hear what I had to say about the topic. However, Nyla, I believe, had someone on her channel who stated that they went for an interview or they worked at the shop, and the video is posted over there. And I'm not sure if Nyla has bubbled it up or not. If she bubbles it up, I'll share it. I just don't know which one it is. But I think if you scroll down, I'm sure she's got their picture or something stating that it was an interview, because I recall when that happened. Anyway, Sonya will, I don't know why she persists to call this man, not to mention we're only 5 minutes in the call. And he said, please I don't want to hear anything negative today. He said, I don't want to hear anything negative. And she's already in 5 minutes in the call and she's already in.
Hold on. I don't want to hear nothing negative.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to hear nothing negative. I don't want to hear nothing negative.
That's what I
Nobody
said.
got. Yeah, I don't want to hear
Right.
nothing what nobody
Why are you
got.
saying it now? Mm-hmm.
No, there ain't about know what nobody's saying. It's just what I'm saying is I don't want to hear nothing negative. They're not. Nobody's not fin to discourage me.
I'm not saying it had anything to do with anything. What I'm saying is that sis has just gone through something traumatic. That's my point. That's what I said. I am Hazel, just lost a baby, and it doesn't have anything to do with anything from the YouTube streets. I don't think I said that at all. What I'm saying is she just went through something very traumatic. I mean, I follow her channel. I've been following Hazel's channel for years. Hazel has been around the YouTube streets, the mommy community for a while. So when that video came out, those of us any of you guys who follow my other channel, you guys saw that when it first came out. It was a get ready with me. Anyway, my point is that sis has just gone through something traumatic. So I don't think she cares anything about what Nesto got going on. She said in her video she wasn't looking to do interviews. She didn't want any kind of anything from this. She was just talking it out about something that happened to her. She never mentioned Nesto's name, but she said what his name rhymed with, and she basically all but said, I think she didn't even say Shirley Strawberry. Maybe she did one time, but she said towards the end, she said something about Steve Harvey, but she never really mentioned Nesto's name. But that's my point. That's my point about that whole thing. So, Sonya gas a defense and for everything except to put her edges. Oops, what edges? It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But she can talk about whatever she wants, but at the end of the day, my point is she does not do her homework. She may get an email from someone that she thinks that she trusts, and she runs with that as its fact, and they may be telling her nothing but lies. Right? Hazel did a get ready with me on her channel. Sonya said Hazel went to a blogger. She did not. She didn't. She posted her video like normal. I've been following her channel for years because her best friend, Lily, is the baby mom to this guy, Jeremy Postel, who I follow his other baby mom, which is Keisha Kaylee. So if you watch my channels, this is a whole circle of people in Atlanta. Okay. So I've been following Hazel's channel for 3 years now. Okay. Since she really started her YouTube channel. You can go into my YouTube channel and check the resume over there on Love Lies and Lace Fronts. I am Hazel. There's several videos with her and her friend Lily when they were into some drama with Keisha Kaylee. So I'm very familiar with her channel, and she doesn't ever talk about anything like this. She's not one of these attention seekers at all. She said Shirley's name. Yeah, towards the end. Like I said, she said it rhymed with pesto. She said Shirley Strawberry. I think towards the end. I think when she said, if you go, I'm gonna tell you this, go to her channel. She could have deleted it. I'm not saying she did, but she could have. Scroll down her community wall, probably somewhere around, I don't know, Thanksgiving, Christmas. She says she's gonna do she was reminding everyone. Remember, I said I was going to do a get ready with me, story time. Da, 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 da. She said it's coming soon, and that's what it was. But most of the people over here were never following her. Y'all don't even know her, right? So you don't know her channel. You hadn't really been following her vlogs and things like that. So you don't really, you know what I mean? This was like a one time, and I'm sure most of y'all hadn't been back. Okay. But to the point of regarding Sonya thinks she knows so damn much. And Sylvia's over there making shit up too. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm not talking about cases. I'm not talking about paperwork. I'm just talking about y'all. She don't even know these people. I mean, I don't know her either, but at the end of the day, I've been following her channel for several years. Okay? more than, I don't even know if Sylvia even gave the time to watch the video. That's why she never follows through with what she asked her to do regarding him and his case, because she's too busy on the bloggers pages. She's too busy skimming and looking through what I'm doing and looking through what Nala's doing and just looking through and not actually paying attention to the documentation or anything but ma'am is only looking for an opportunity for either like a lawsuit or to just be mad. She's just looking to be mad and angry because she's a fucking loser. That's it.
God that showed me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, showed me. So I'm not.
How you feel?
Yeah, no, straight up. I'm not finna go for that. I'm not
I
finna
can't
go
go
for
for
that.
that.
Let me tell you why I'm not gonna go for that. In 2015 and 2016, I went through all this shit here the same kind of way. But at the end of the day, 6 months later, people DM me, asking me for fucking tickets, backstage passes. You
To
don't
the
even
damn hoodie
understand how
awards?
that
Oh,
shit
okay.
turned around. There was so many people hating on me, but then they turn around and want to beat my mother.
Oh, the hate is great now, so I'm not scared.
What?
The hate is great. But I mean, again, like I said, don't concern yourself with stuff.
You're telling him to not concern himself, but that's your only, other than talking about your damn mushroom, that's all you talk to him about. Him talking to you about your mushroom hair or your damn breasts or the bloggers. That's all you got to talk about.
It ain't right. It ain't nothing that's reaching where you at. It was something I was looking for, and I kind of stumbled across. So I was looking for something.
Looking for what, girl?
So
Yeah, well, that's that. All
yeah.
that. Yeah, all that. Man, you don't even understand what's gonna go down. I don't think you even have
It's going down in the DM.
Yeah, I don't even think you have a clue right now.
I don't have a clue.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I
I don't have a clue.
God,
I don't be
just
thinking
blessed
about
down
stuff
so
like
goddamn.
that.
Man, you don't even have a clue right now.
I don't have a
Girl,
clue.
put some mushrooms in the chat,
You know what
y'all.
I'm saying?
You don't. So just hang on for the
So,
ride.
I saw myself trying to gamble yesterday and won nothing. What is that about?
Well,
Sharp left turn in the conversation because she wanted to take it off of her fucking up and talk about she just lost $3. Girl, bye.
No, I didn't lose anything but $40. I ain't no big gambler. I'm a wuss. All right, then. I'm not losing nothing unless I'm going to the mall. I'll lose it at the mall. I'm not losing it at no casino. This is it. I need to come back with something. I come back and sit me. Get my thing.
Okay.
Call me back. I think I'm going to go to the movies with a relative. I ain't gonna say no names on the phone, but you know how they do. So, with every name they want to go and do some research on, and do some follow up and throw pictures and people's pages and all of that stuff like there's some relevant, just to be talking about some things. But yeah, I'm gonna go to.
Girl, we done found Yvette. Don't play.
Yeah.
Show with her aunt. Because she's off today.
Okay.
So I told her, let's go to the movies. I'll take her to the movies. I think her husband's at work. And
Is it raining now?
no, it's pretty and sunny.
Oh, okay.
I got an hour left of sunlight, so I'm going to try to make my situation do what it do.
Yeah. So anyway, just doing some researching and doing some reading. Last night I stumbled across some stuff. Man, this is just something else to me. That's all I'm gonna say.
What do you think? Oh, the stuff that's supposed to happen with your case?
Man, completely just set up, but I ain't gonna even speak on shit right now.
Oh, I already know because I be thinking of other stuff is coming to light, and I be like,
Yeah, man.
But the thing of it is I'm glad they got Majinsky or whatever off of it because he didn't care. He was just like, ooh, let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's just charge, and not even looking at the stuff like this don't even make sense. What are y'all talking about?
Man.
And they got so many cases. That prosecutor's not looking at anything individually at all to kind of go over and micromanage her staff and make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. Because a lot of them need it. A lot of them need it. Micromanaging. My shoes are downstairs.
Okay, have you done calm down?
So no matter what her staff is doing as far as investigating, you're saying that the deputy district attorney, or DA, whoever she's talking about, because she's a district attorney, um, what you're saying is that you think that they need to be micromanaged, and that when they come with the case, they're going to come with not, they don't bring cases that they don't think they can win. They're not going to win every case, of course, because it's up to the jury. But at the end of the day, if they're going to bring a case, they're going to bring a case. Okay. If the case doesn't fly and the jury isn't with it, then then it goes in the favor of the accused. But at the end of the day, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? This lady is a numbskull. Like, the more that like, at first she used to talk that good game and you could kind of like, I mean, we knew that she was full of shit, but she was kind of passable full of shit. And Carlise, thank you for dropping a membership, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We knew she was full of shit, but it was kind of like, but it's like the more she talks, after all of this time, Double H in the avatar, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. That is so funny. Sonya Gas, a defense forever, everything except put her. Oh, did I read that one already? Hold on a second. Oh, Sonya. Oh, maybe Sonya has a defense for everything except for her edges. Maybe except but her edges. Okay. Oops. What edges? Okay, I got you. Oh, that was hard to read. If Jim Jones was still living, Sonya would be his number one and have a reason why all the women were wrong and deserved everything they got. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just read it. She's awful. Okay, let's keep going.
You calm down.
Yeah, I'm getting excited today. I mean, because it's a lot of it's just old situations. New
What'd you
situations
say?
is
What'd you
old.
say?
A lot of stuff is just old. I mean, stuff they've already been doing. So it's not like I'm, the pissed or whatever, or new irritated by it.
You was irritated by it.
No. Oh no, I'm immune to that stuff. It's the same
I cannot. The lies are too much.
same old circus. Hen, side chick, liar.
Oh, well, you know what? Listen, two things for sure. It don't matter if you try to save the world, they're going to be mad at you. It don't matter if you try to do the right thing, they're going to be mad at you. If you're doing the wrong thing,
It's a hate cult. It's what it is. They're a cult. I figured it out because if you go against the cult, it's a problem. Anybody that ever said anything positive on their thing, they always shun them or call them names or say the same thing.
but that ain't fair.
This the internet. That's the internet. Like, it's the internet. HB5, thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's the internet. It's not a hate cult. I mean, if somebody came and said something positive right now about Sonya, I think people would think it's weird because, hey, boo boo, hey, 504, I hope you're feeling better. He should have been an actor. Look, I think that I don't know. You guys govern yourselves accordingly. I don't dictate what y'all say. Y'all say what you want to say. If somebody wants to come through here and shine on Sonya, I just don't see someone shining on Sonya and being a subscriber over here. Just because I am very critical of Sonya and I think she's stupid. Most people, if you love on some Sonya, you're probably not going to be over here. And that's it and that's all. But that's not a requirement. Okay. It's certainly not. Okay. Um, People have unpopular opinions and people are fine with saying that. I mean, I was friendly with a certain blogger who I knew had a kind of like warm spot for people. And I'm sorry, I'm a Virgo and I care about what I care about and I don't care about what I don't care about. and I'm working on this story. This is not a passion project for me, the Nesto Shirley story. It's an interesting story that's a kiki, and it's got lots of layers. And I have a community that enjoys it. And I enjoy talking about this with the community. But that's it, and that's all. As far as what she is saying about a hate cult, this bitch has lost her fucking mind. And she, if she wasn't a broke bitch, I would say you start watching your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to stop putting all your words on me. I would suggest stop.
That ain't
You can
fair.
have it.
Because I got the $200 to go
It's an ice
downtown
cream in the
Fulton
refrigerator.
County. You might not. I do.
In the freezer. Yeah, I got it yesterday, but hold on, real quick. I got it yesterday, but it made my stomach so upset. I was so upset from the dinner that I ate. I went to BJ, but I had my stomach is hit or miss. So the food that I had yesterday, it's a whole half of a prime rib and a whole baked potato. I can't eat it. I was in the bathroom all night, so eat it. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna keep Buddha and go
Yeah, I mean, if she thinks that people actually care, and maybe there are some people who care, because on this internet, some of y'all really, really, really care. And you guys see when y'all call in and are caring too much, I'm like, yeah, go have a good day out here. Don't care about these people. They don't care about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't put your energy in that. Okay? Y'all know me. Any of you guys who've been watching my coverage, when and if someone calls in and cares a little bit too much, I'm trying to back them off of caring too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not good, because really this is just a story for us. Like, go to another channel after this, like, enjoy this podcast, but go to another one after this and like clear your mind of this. Like, we don't need to focus on this weirdo longer. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, nah. Like, but she can say it all she wants. That doesn't make it true. So my conscience is clear. I'm not worried about her. Just because Sonya says something doesn't make it so. And ain't nobody falling for her tricks. She thinks she's smart, but she's not. Okay. HBS, thank you. And cupcakes, boo-boos. Thank you guys. You guys got some emojis. Thank you for making it all the way Bougie Gang official. Period. Thank you. Okay, guys. Let's see. Sonya cries at night while on the toilet. My God, that's rough. Can we sue her for saying we are a cult? Can we? I don't know if we can. Um, I don't know that I mean, I cannot. I mean, I guess I could, if I felt like it was truly defamatory and she's taking money out of a, like, you have to prove damages. You know what I mean? Like, I could go run down and waste $75 or $60 and take her to small claims court. But where's my damages? So if Pattern Beauty says, you know what, I really wanted you to do a natural hair campaign from your podcasting desk, because we know you protective style it and have natural hair, whatever, but we're not doing it because there's some rhetoric online that says that you are a cultist, then that would be a problem. I could seek damages, because things that she is saying, I don't want to teach her too much, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to prove damages. I mean, there's a multi-tier approach to defamation. And just because someone says something, you also have to prove that there were damages. And Sonya and her reputation is in the shithole. Sonya, I've got a soundbite of Sonya saying, I'm the mistress, I'm the side chick. We have audio of her stating that she's had sexual relations with Nesto. There's reasons why people have called her mistress. That is a common word in the English language, that you call a woman who was involved in an affair with a married man. And she is. Like, there's nothing, like, you can't be sued for telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? And you can be sued for telling a lie, but the lie there's multiple tiers that go along with defamation. So I wouldn't waste my time. But she's stupid.
These are the movies.
That's my
Me and her.
point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Well,
think
see,
she was
here's the thing.
joking? She said it enough. Well, I don't care about the cult comment. That was someone asking that question. I'm just saying, as far as all of this dialogue and all of her conjecture towards the blogging community, all she's really trying to do is discredit, and she's just trying to discredit people. So we've heard her try to discredit Pam. We've heard her discredit Nyla. We've heard her discredit me. But the one blogger who actually was reading a warrant and put her in the place of the warrant, and that Galen Bickham wrote her a check. She sat there on a live stream and said that that it was Durham, and it was clearly written Danielle Diamonds, but she put Sonya into the real estate agent scam on a live stream. She either read it wrong, said it wrong, why ever she did that, I don't know. I can't speak for that because there's nothing about that that says Durham. But she, you know what I'm saying? So the one blogger who actually really actually put her into something, um, she doesn't have any heat for. Okay. She's actually besties with her. I wonder if you were a Virgo because we don't care. Yeah, when don't care, just really don't care. Yeah, it's like I feel, you know what I mean? There's some things I just feel absolutely nothing about. It's quite
I
peaceful
do.
though.
This is almost over with. I'm tell you why.
I
Ain't
know.
gonna be no more phone calls. It ain't gonna be no more nothing. It's
Mm-hmm.
nothing
Yeah.
except to be on the petty stuff.
Dim folks, yeah, she actually put her. If I can find the video, any of you guys who can find the clip, while we're live, if you can find it, then we can play it. But it was a live where she actually put Sonya into the warrant. I'd have to go back to the day that I reread it because so many of you guys flooded my comments. It was like, did you hear Sylvia's live about Sonya? And then I had to pull up the warrant and I had to read it again. And I was like, guys, I just think that that was a reading error. Sis, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have said it. Like, sis, there's some challenges there. And and that's all. I'm not, I don't want to say too much, but you guys already know what the deal is. Okay. But she put Sonya into the warrant. She was like, was that Sonya? Did Sonya get a check from, you know what I mean? Like, girl, that whole thing, a mess.
So
So all of those things are 3 years old at this point. 2021. You talking about all of this stuff happened 3 years ago. Hey, boo, any evidence that
I just think that they are trying to confuse people and they're trying to make it a mess so that Sonya can keep pleading with Nesto's attorneys that it's a mess, therefore you don't have a trial. I think that she wants a mess. She wants it to be messy. She wants it to become convoluted. That's why I stay to the back. I don't really try to, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting my information. I'm a taxpayer and I have a right to get whatever information I'm eligible to get and talk to you guys about this story. But as far as doing the most, I'm not out here trying to do the most. There's somebody who's at the damn fucking court every day, somebody who got arrested in the whole courthouse, has no shame, keeps going back, go requesting all kinds of did a damn dramatic ass reading of the transcripts the other day that was shameful. All kinds of nonsense. And this chick who weighs 92 pounds has the nerve to talk about people who actually are talking about this in a professional manner and tries to make it seem like people aren't doing their jobs correctly. Are you kidding me? Just because you don't like the coverage doesn't mean that it's not professional.
should have came to court by now. So it's like, what are y'all waiting on? It's not something new. It's old. It's old situation. So get what you got to get. Bring it.
that's
Let's
not
go.
what I'm talking
Let's go.
about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
Oh, what
about
you talking about?
that stupid stuff out there in the free world like that. That stuff is they ain't don't have nothing else to talk about.
Okay.
There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to grasp for and make a story about. It's over.
Mhm.
That when my innocence be
Them folks. I don't know if whoever. I'm sure some of y'all saw it. Girl, a hot fucking mess.
proven, I'm not gonna get no pat on the back, man. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna get none of that. Everybody
No,
got
they're
Oh,
gonna
I think she released it onto the YouTube streets, right? Maybe. I think I saw something. Um. Okay.
they're gonna still twist it.
yeah, they're gonna get their laugh. They gonna I don't. That's what I'm saying. That stuff. I don't have to talk to some people. I don't have to entertain with them people. I don't have to do
Mm-hmm.
anything.
No.
It's not. If I went out there and got a $1 trillion T-shirt, guess what they're gonna do? They might not tell me, but they're gonna click on there and buy it. I do know that.
And let me say this too, regarding the transcript, regarding the forensics of a computer. Think about it. The same people who do the forensic of the physical laptop are not the same people who are going to analyze pornography photos. It's two different people. The tech people who are going to download that forensic data are not going to be the people to analyze photographs to see if you are to make the determination whether it is an adult or a child. And reading the transcript and like, aha, you didn't check the email register, you didn't check the download history. They are looking at, the person was certified in looking at child pornography. She said she was from the child pornography and exploitation. The person who's going to do the diagnostics on a computer is not going to be the same person. And when they download the data to a secured computer, why would they relook at images on evidence to further add to the metadata of that particular system? They captured the computer as it was, and I'm sure had a specific file. Like, it was ridiculous. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
I didn't know that. For
Yeah.
country.
It was
Yeah.
just like looking for something in the word salad to make him innocent. And it's like, sis, stop trying so hard because y'all look silly.
Yeah, I know that for sure. They might not tell me they're gonna support the T-shirt, but they'll buy it because they want it. So I don't really care nothing about all that extra stuff. I mean,
Everybody, no one understands it. No one
No.
understands except for people that go through court and jail. But people, other people are like being the most negative.
Hold up. That's not true. It's a lot of people do understand it, but let me tell you something. People quickly forget the trauma they done went through themselves. You see, or what they went through, or what they got going on. I guarantee you, 75% of the people who are on them things, blog and stuff, they got a relative locked up, dead,
So he said 75% of the people have a relative locked up. No.
mama, or they ain't never seen me dead before they life.
I lived with both my parents, okay? And my parents have gone home to be with the Lord 6 years ago, and they were married 54 years at the time of their passing. And my father and mother were professionals and owned a home and took us on vacations and never had to have financial aid for college or anything like that. What are you talking about? You're talking about yourself. You got 6 kids scattered all over the country. What are you talking about?
Or your mama that got bitter and beat them up,
No.
talk to them out of kind
No.
of way, belittle them.
No.
No structure. See, they
No.
don't talk about none of that.
No.
Because guess what? Somebody with structure, some type of family member, I don't give a shit, your mama raising you or your dad raising you, they're going to have some structure and tell you don't be so nasty. You know?
Don't be so nasty. These people are stupider than stupid. You guys throw some words in the chat for stupider than stupid, okay? You got to be kidding me. You got to be dumb. Lamont told Nesto he needs 10 people that make a million. Did he tell him that to co-sign the bond? He must have heard. Girl, okay. He needs 10 people. No, I never said that. You need, if the bond is $1 million, you need the equivalent to a million. I know that that was said somewhere on the YouTube streets. That's not what I said. When I called the bond company, they said that you would need the equivalent to what the bond is. Every person doesn't need to make $1 million. The amount of people to co-sign would have to make $1 million. So he didn't hear me. He heard somebody else say that. So I said, in theory, if the bond is $1 million, you would need 10 people who make at least $100,000. That's exactly what I said. Thank you for bubbling that up, sis, because I don't know how that understanding came to be, but that's not what I said. What was said was, if the bond's $1 million, you need co-signers to total the amount of what the bond would be. And like I said, in theory, you would need 10 people that make at least 100,000 to cover a 1 million. And that's what it is. So Lamont, you see what I'm saying? People hear something, they hear it wrong, they don't get it, they repeat it, and look. Hey guys, how are you? Thank you, phone calls from prison. You guys are so sweet. I mean, it's like, my God. I'm just, I'm like, some of the look, I'm not even gonna say anything else. But no, that's not what I said. And I did clip that particular portion of my video so that anyone who was confused could re-listen to it and listen to exactly what was said, not what they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just important, because I know what I said and that's not what I said. Anyway, remedial, yes. Shay, thank you so much. I don't know who, if it's the team from phone calls from prison. Guys, I did share, if you're new here, phone calls from prison, we did an interview. Was it August 31st? I don't remember when it was, but it was in August of 2023. And if you missed it, it's on my community post when phone calls from prison came to talk to Bougie Gang. If you have not seen it yet, go check it out. We rarely get to hear from our friends over there at phone calls from prison, other than when they're dropping off a video. So if you are interested in hearing a little bit more and learning about one of the YouTube channels you love to watch, go check out that video. And also, if you are new here and you don't know where these calls come from, they're coming from the channel that is highlighted right here on the screen. Phone calls from prison, a YouTube channel we love to watch. And this video that we're watching right now is courtesy of our friends. So thank you so much, guys, for dropping by. You guys are so sweet. I hope y'all will stay in the chat and talk to all of your supporters, because everyone here, I'm sure, is a supporter. Lucky's mommy, thank you so much. Ignoramus, thank you so much for bubbling that one up. Miss Piggy Braxton, I'm late but have fashionably arrived in my PJs. Hey, my loves. Hey, boo boo. Thank you for showing up this evening. We appreciate you. I hope you had a wonderful anniversary week. I have been humming congratulations all week. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you need to get caught up in the playlist. Okay. Let's keep going.
I think people are really what we all got.
No structure. He's lost his mind.
Ain't no people no more. You can't go get enough love from
Some people are Christians. That's what's so surprising. And they be trying to come for me talking about, you need to believe. Girl, y'all act like y'all don't believe. What are you even talking about?
Do what now?
They be talking about, oh, she don't even believe. She's an atheist. She needs to do
Hold
And I'm like,
on. I'm going to touch on that. Don't worry about that. I'm going to touch on that because I'm going to touch on that. You know, I'm touching that.
I think Nesto's getting more and more desperate, because once upon a time, Nesto wouldn't even take up for her. Now he seems to want to take up for her and want to be like protective of, her saying certain things. At the end of the day, I don't care what your thoughts are. Like, her thoughts about Christianity have nothing to do with me. And her benchmark about what a Christian is supposed to be has no bearings on me either. And I really and truly, I'm going to be honest, no offense to anybody, and I'm going to say respectfully, whatever you think a Christian should be that I am or not is not relevant to me at all. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what she thinks about if somebody's a Christian or not, or if I love God and I can't. God gave me this mouth. He gave me my judgment, my discernment, my ability to sift through the BS. And that's what I do. And if you don't like it and you think I'm not a Christian, then okay, fine. I don't care. It doesn't make me not. I'm not sitting up here trying to be perfect. And, again, it's the discredit campaign. All they want to do is discredit. So, guys, just keep that in mind. Nobody cares. And Sonya, nobody cares. If you're running back, just run back this timestamp at 1 hour and 25 minutes. We don't care, sis. Like you can question people's religious values and the sanctity of the things that they're saying or not. At the end of the day, you're still full of shit and your man is sitting in Cobb County by way of Fulton County and is waiting on an indictment. Okay. And I'm still sitting at my house free as a bird and going to have myself a good damn time every day. Okay. And haven't been to jail and don't plan on it.
A lot of people ain't been nowhere. They ain't dealt with different type of people. They don't deal with one type of person. So they can't speak on nothing. So don't do all that. If that's what you believe, you stick with what you believe. Don't do all that. You see what I'm saying? I want in man, I can't wait to get out of here. I'm not trying to hear that. They'll never be able to see me or talk to me again. Believe that.
All right.
So the storyline is over with.
The storyline is over with. The storyline is over with.
So just that's fine. In a few minutes, God's gonna show them what's going on, and that's it. Ain't all that extra talking.
Hey Zaya. Hey everybody. Hey Miss HLS.
That's extra talking.
Hey Erica.
Okay.
Hello? I hear you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Extra talking. Listen, let me show you what you showed me. You know what you showed me? You showed me a year ago. Oh, I ain't calling no name, but I will say this here. They said this person did this person did that person did this, and I told you, no, that ain't how that went. And you said, okay then, but that's what it. Then you turn around and said, you know what? I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, because I know what I'm talking about because I've been around. You understand what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Have that stopped them folks from progressing? No, it has not. So you think all that what them folks talking about gonna stop me from progressing? No, it's not. I've been there and done that. So I know what's going on. I done seen the best of them get dogged out. Guess what? They still progressing. Because they got somebody believe in them. They're backing them. So I'm not worrying about them people. Trust me. And you shouldn't either.
Oh, no, you can't trust it.
No, I'm not. I definitely not. Trust me, I'm not. I don't care if they keep talking to me like a dog every day. It don't even matter no more to me. It's just that one.
No, it's the same 5 things. That's all it is. It's the same 5 things they say, and that's it. And then that gets old. You know, it's like okay, the same 5 things, and that gets old. It's like okay, y'all should stand there. Like a couple of people said that they got running. They said that channel was so nasty. They had to get off of it. It was like that channel was just so nasty. I just had to get off of it. They were just so mean and so this and so that and so hateful. It's like I couldn't even sit over there because it was just so negative.
Oh, what is she talking about? They were saying the same 5 things. So this is February 12th. What is she talking about? So she's saying that they were saying the same 5 things. Is she talking about a live stream that happened?
Yeah.
But people are miserable, broke, whatever, bored, you know, and being hateful is their outlet, and they just so happy they can just hate and be mean.
But if somebody did that to them, they'd be screaming out, "Why did they do this to me? Why?" That's not fair. Yeah, see, that ain't how it goes. So that's what I'm saying.
Sonya tried it. She tried it. She did. So he's saying if someone tried it with them, Sonya is dirty, you guys. And I haven't even talked about a couple of things that have been done to try to get at me and get and discredit me. But see, God, what she doesn't understand is God don't like ugly. And when you don't have real receipts, when you got some damn cold ass tea and you think it's cute and you think it's funny, but there's nothing to back it up. This trick is damn as dirty as it comes. Okay. And one day when this whole thing is over, I can share. But you know me, guys. I don't tell the left hand what my right hand is doing. But this trick just needs to know that I know, and that's it, and that's all. I know. Okay. I know what you did, and I know what you've been doing. And you can try to discredit me all that you want. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's stupid. You're stupid.
Take care of that.
Well, that all
Cold
that's
ass
fine.
You
fake
can always
tea.
catch somebody else's comment. You don't necessarily have to fall on you. It's always fall. Somebody, somebody else take your shoes I want to buy. Oh, that's a turn lane.
And this is true.
I mean, this is a damn sect. So she tries to so Nesto's sitting up here talking about people. Meanwhile, the blogger that she has aligned herself with, which is her business, has been on the last couple of cases this person has been covering, has been arrested on 2 occasions. How are you in the biggest trial in the city of Atlanta and get arrested in the middle of open court on live TV? Can you tell me how that happens? And then still show up? And then you want to talk about people and try to discredit people? What? Who does that? Other than someone like, if you have a decent reputation and are out here and are professional, that's like what's right is wrong and what's wrong is right to these people. So their senses are warped. So you've got someone who is working but getting arrested on the job, and that's okay. But people who are minding their business, staying out of trouble at home, we're the worst bloggers. We're just the worst ones. Oh, okay. And then also that same person puts you up and, basically implicated you into a crime. Oh, okay.
So guess what?
Yeah.
I'm looking for the future to be promising, and we're going to keep it moving.
Would you like to Android Auto with this one?
We say,
No, the car was asking me, did I want to do something
yeah.
with the phone.
Are you excited about your trip to go see Mr. Khan?
Are you excited to go go on your trip to see Mr. Khan? So does he think Farrah Khan's name is Farrah? Farrah Khan? Did you catch that? Are you excited to go see Mr. Khan? These people are so dumb.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You don't understand how historic that's going to be? I need that on my things I've done in my life.
If they knew that you were a close your legs to married men type of woman in the house, yeah, you would be shunned. So forget about talking about the hate cult and this, that, and the other thing. Those men in the mosque would not be interested to know what type of woman you are up in the mosque. You being in the mosque, living the life that you do, since you want to judge other people, would not be welcome.
Okay, so guess what? Once you go get that message, what day they gonna be on you go see him?
Mr. Khan.
On the 25th.
Oh, okay.
The 25th.
She's going to a Khan Academy. The guy who started Khan Academy online. She's actually going to a Khan Academy seminar, not see Louis Farrakhan.
Yeah, I need that in my history because I missed the Million Man March, so I need certain things. So when
You missed the Million Man March because it was for men. You had no business there.
Laid up in my bed and I can't go nowhere, I can sit with my memories and be like, da 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 da, did that, And so yeah, I was going to
We're all looking
the
for
family on this
clients.
side was
Okay.
saying, because a lot of them out here, in Vegas, and they were like, that's one thing about you. You will get up and live. You will just move. Where you going next? Like, yeah. Oh my God, you just go place us. I sure do. 6 rubber hand gloves. I go.
And you notice the internet changed when you get out there. Them folks over there different from them folks over here. You notice that? I'm pretty sure yours switched over a little bit. You understand? The social media switches over. That's what I'm saying.
Nesto, what are you talking about? You don't even know what a hashtag is.
I mean, the thing of it is your story is all over. It's not local. It's people from all over that's on your story.
Oh, okay.
So only two of the bloggers are there. It's one in North Carolina. It's one in Vegas.
Why? And I mean, obviously I tell people I'm in North Carolina, but why does she know I'm in North Carolina? There's one in North Carolina. There's one in Michigan. There's one
in Michigan. They're all over. And a lot of people that reach out to me, one girl's in DC, another girl, like it's people from just all over. It's not local. It's all over.
Oh, okay.
It's all over. Yeah, it's all over. And then a couple people from Jamaica and I forget the other country. So it shows me.
But they all hate us though.
But see, that's what she has them thinking. Does he think social media is a best city? He doesn't know. I don't think he understands. Like this is, I don't know.
All of them.
Well, no, not all of them. No, I would say 25%. I would say maybe 40% is straight hate, and then you got maybe 15 that's like positive, well wishing, and the rest are just on the fence. Like I'll wait till it figures what happens. But you got a strong 40% of hate.
Yeah. Because that keep their storyline going.
Because that keep their storyline
going. Keep the drama going. So,
that's right. Something to talk about. Go to work. Talk about it. Come home. Talk about it. Yeah. It's their reality.
Come home. I am home. I don't go somewhere I don't go to a podcasting studio. Sis got equipment. Okay.
That's what it is.
I don't see what man want to sit around and look at that.
He doesn't. Like, okay. No. You think no, look, Nesto, you are the last person to talk about marriage and relationships. That's all I'm gonna say. So Nesto's little commentary getting ready to come up about what men like and what they'll sit around and tolerate with a woman around the house. You have to nullify that by 5 marriages, 3 divorces, multiple affairs, rape accusations, and child pornography accusations. And then I'm going to just say, let's go.
Okay? No, it's not men. It's only like 3% men. It's all women. These are all women.
I know, but I'm saying I don't see no man would want a woman that sits around and gossiping all day long like that. Because that could be...
Who sits around and gossips all day long? Who's gossiping all day long? Like, his assumption is just off. You guys see me up on this internet all day long? Now, there's some people on here all day long, but they're making that all day long YouTube money, okay? I'm not making that all day long YouTube money, but if I wanted to, I could do some all day long breaking news, all day long type of money if I wanted to. I sure could. Yeah, and I might. Okay? But yeah, anybody who's covering this story at this moment, I don't think is doing that all day long. Okay?
Her man, her brother, her son.
Well, a lot of men don't want, because that's not how men are made. Straight men aren't made like that. So no, they have to be on the phone with their friends or whatever and kiki it up. I don't see them talking to their spouse. Maybe a small percentage, a little bit, but I don't see.
And this is coming from a woman who was married for 4 months. Okay. She's going to tell me, or she's going to talk about the bloggers who I can only speak for myself. I don't know everybody else's stats because I mind my business. I've been married 10 years and I've been with the same man for a long time. Okay. Long time. But we've been married for 10. Okay. Our daughter will be 13 in this July. Okay. So and we knew each other quite well. prior to having our daughter. So, look, okay, somebody who's been married for 4 months, you can't tell me shit. I'm sorry.
It's mostly female. That's why when I post something, I take it down because I don't want this audience. I don't want a bitter female audience. You know.
Well, a bitter female audience, if that's what you think, that you're bitter. You're bitter and nasty. And all you post is content on Nesto. So what other so yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw it or not. Let me see if she put it back up. Did you guys, any of you guys who follow her channel, and I'm certainly not telling you to do that because some people get it twisted when we talk about her channel. Ain't nobody promoting her channel, but it's part of the story. So the bottom line is she put her channel back up yesterday and put up her kind of after Tasha K interview video. So basically, after she came back from Tasha K, she sat down and did like a little 10 minutes and posted that up. And why are you lying? You had all your content down, but the minute that Tasha K reposts the video, you think it's a good idea to go ahead and repost the video. When she posts your video back on YouTube, that's when you decide to reactivate and put up the video of your post, Tasha K. And it really didn't do anything. You didn't, let me see, past 30 days, views. Yeah, I don't really think that there's much views from that. Anyway, okay, let's keep going.
Closed-minded, Biden supporting, audience.
Biden
I would
supporting.
rather,
Okay.
men or, open-minded females or something like that. But this audience, I don't.
The way you make it sound, it's like I can't even walk the street. And I might
She's
get
playing games while she has him thinking it's not that bad out here for him. So when everyone tells him to stop, he doesn't.
Recognized,
She loves this. Yeah, she's weird. She's weird.
Not a lot of people are on YouTube.
I'm looking for
what it is. Not a
JIS
lot of
promising
people.
future.
You have to punch in this story to
Here in
see it.
Fulton
You're not going
County.
to just see it. That's the thing. So unless you or somebody send it to you or talk about it and put somebody on,
Thank you for the
you're not going
milestones,
to see the
sis.
story. That's how YouTube works. So it's not like they have commercials and they show all of this type of stuff and the people chime in, But they will give you, because you follow certain people, they'll give you,
The recommended. 100% Real Talk Bougie, 100% professional and comedic relief. Love it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you to our folks for dropping their member milestones. Geo Party and Petty Patty. Nesto can't pay basic household bills. He can't. It's like these. No, we're just gonna keep going.
About stuff that you like, if you want one gossip story, they'll send you stuff. But if the story's not up for you to see or you don't have no interest in it, that's what it is. But they have.
You have 1 minute
Oh my God,
remaining.
thank you,
I
Jesus.
still don't understand why it's so many things going on out here. That's what I just
I'm
don't.
usually not in the black community.
Huh?
I'm not in the black community.
Not. It's not. Is that what you said?
Apparently not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel. Listen, we don't know things, and I'm not one that be like all caught up on the thing. I watched a little bit of that Steve Harvey stuff before this happened. I love you, come later. But again, I'm not like into the whole hate campaign. Like I don't feel like that was. I always try to figure out. I'm thinking it was the truth first of all. Then who was lies and exaggeration. So once I found out it was that, I don't even click on nobody's page about nobody.
The funny thing to me is if you guys have watched Paul Ferguson on Phone Calls from Prison's channel, I don't know if Phone Calls from Prison is still here listening, but Paul Ferguson, there's some phone calls so we watched the videos of him talking to Randy, and that's on Phone Calls from Prison's channel. But you can look up, there are phone calls being put out of Paul, which are so weird. I know some of you guys watch them. He has a girlfriend. This chick reminds me of Sonya. Like some of the rhetoric is exactly the same. They're such haters. She's over there talking about, I think I might start a YouTube channel because I wanted to help people. Um, let's see if there's a way to get these people down. If anybody should be making the money, it should be you. Yeah, it's creepy, right? Is it? It's not far off from this type of conversation, right? Like I'm going to get them, or we're going to see, they're trying to temper their disdain for what they've heard, but they want to get money. The girlfriend wants to start a channel cuz she thinks that she's interesting. It's weird, right? Sonya is not unique. Sonya, let me tell you something, sis. You are no different from, I'm sure, plenty of other females out here that there's a whole name for it in the psychology DSM. Sis, you're a fucking weirdo. You are a groupie for criminals, okay? There's a name for women like you.
Want to look at it. TMZ is the only thing I'll look at. So
What? Oh, okay. So was this the Murdoch photos of yours and Smart Tablet? Okay, yes. This is when they were on TMZ for the Murdoch photos. Okay. Yes, TMZ. Yes. Let that check post that resume. Okay.
The real.
everybody else lies. Everybody else lies. So I don't look at what.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Everybody
This
else
next call
lies.
was
They
made
all
about 2
lie.
hours later. They continue talking about YouTube, and Nesto wants to know why people aren't apologizing. Take a listen.
Apologize for what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can barely hear you. You must be at a Ferris wheel.
He said you must be at the Ferris wheel. Oh, okay. No, she's probably at a party with men.
Barely hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You must be at a Ferris wheel. You in the
Hear me
movie?
now?
He said, no, you must be at a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, you must be in the movies.
No, I'm at the
First, it was the Ferris wheel. Now it's the movies. Y'all, when this ninja gets out, I don't know what's happened to his brain, but his cognitive is on the way out. This guy is going to need to be in a group home setting. He's going to need someone to put like very few dollars on his debit card because the man is done. He's done. He needs a group home and he needs a companion.
mall.
He needs some guy to make his breakfast. He needs an attendant. Okay. He needs guardian ad litem.
I didn't go to the movies. I
Okay.
went to this. Huh?
At 10 o'clock? Oh, I forgot.
No, remember, I'm 3 hours behind. It's 7 o'clock.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, okay.
I think I live on Western time, so this time works for me perfectly. I'll be up, and then I'll be wanting to sleep in because when What's-the-name called me in the morning,
Girl,
I was sitting there like, girl, what
he's
time
gonna
is
need
it?
to be dropped off over at the adult daycare and he's gonna need a sitter. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'd be 8 o'clock my time, but 12 o'clock our time. I'll be like, man, I'm still tired. Like, yeah.
Okay.
How are you?
Yeah, I
How
was
are
right
you?
that's the time I was gone. Remember that?
Right, so you don't know if they follow through with that. That's the thing.
That ain't my fault.
You was on the impression. Maybe she kind of like.
Girl, he was on the meat wagon. Is he saying he was over there on the meat wagon going to Fulton County? And the prosecutors are listening.
Ooh,
They ain't got nothing
And the YouTube streets. Okay. Period.
to do with me though. They ain't got nothing to do with
Well, it was nothing. You was under the knowledge of. You was under the impression that everything was done while you were where you were.
me.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a cold world. It's a cold world.
It's a
Okay.
cold world.
I'm gonna stay positive. I got to stay positive.
Was he drinking tonight?
Okay.
Well, that's just a matter of I didn't know. Hell, I signed what I was supposed to sign, and I was told it was done.
Hey, well, I ain't thinking about none of that. I ain't even talking about that no more. That shit is everything is. I'm on some new shit, man. Trust me. I want some new shit.
I want
I'm
some new
on
shit
some
too.
new shit. I'm on some new
I'll be listening
shit.
to these old folk be goddamn having their way. Man, I'm not listening to that. Yeah,
Yeah. Trying to get you youngin' back.
yeah, man. I mean, you know, I'm starting to come around now. Since that charge was, I'm feeling a little bit better now. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little bit better. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So yeah.
He's drinking some Sailor instead of Taylor. He's drinking toilet wine. He's drinking sausage for Cheryl. Sausage for Cheryl.
Oh, okay. Everything cool. I was just checking on you. That's it. All right, cool. That's it.
Yeah, I'm cool. Just feel like a villain.
Yeah, shit. It's gonna be springtime in a minute. So shit.
Oops.
Yeah, it's already warm
Yeah.
already. They say. And it
They
I
be
just
said it's gonna be
deleted
hot
that.
here next month. But I'm like, it's cold now though. I'm not gonna be here next month, so that don't matter to me. But yeah, March is usually a good season.
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
It
yeah,
should go
yeah.
fast, hell. Because after the next 2 weeks it's gonna be March any damn way.
Sure is. It's gonna start off just right. I'm gonna
Surely
be able to
is.
see it too when the
Oops.
pollen come out. I'm gonna be able to see it. Yes,
You
I am.
better. Yeah, better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna be able to see it. It's coming. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. Your other folks, everybody good over there? They ain't beating
Yeah,
each other. It's
I was
just
supposed to go to the movies, but she ended up saying she couldn't because she had to cook dinner for her husband. So she went and so I said, okay, no problem. I wanted to go to this hot dog joint down here that I always kept seeing on Instagram. And so I went there. It was okay. I mean, you know, the hot dog that I wanted, chili dog, it had pork in it. They mixed the chili with pork and beef. So I was like, yeah, I can't eat that. Yeah. Yeah, man, I couldn't eat that. So, you know,
well.
I had to get just a plain little situation.
And that product was old, what you saw. So that ain't the new.
Okay, so no, I saw that she showed all the docs and stuff and dates on it and everything, filing dates and everything. So she broke it down.
Oh, that was the date.
She broke it. I saw it today, but she actually posted it about 2 months ago. I just missed it because I don't follow that girl's page, so I missed it. You know, so I just happened to go on there look.
How is it that you have everything but don't have everything? How is it that you've seen everything but aren't familiar? How is it that everybody is more familiar with the case than you? How is it that everybody knows your man better than you, but you defend him like a fool?
Looking for something she had did last year is why I went on there.
Oh, messy.
And so I happened to come across that, and I was
Did you hear him say messy?
like, what is she talking about on this? So that's the person that, remember I called you and you had called daughter. My daughter was like, no, Mom said this.
Yeah.
Same person, different situation. So yeah.
So she's talking about Chronicle Speaks, okay? So she's over there trolling Chronicle Speaks page, trying to find what she's looking for, just being thirsty. That's not me drinking. That's Sonya being thirsty over there at Chronicle Speaks and trying to troll and find information from the bloggers. So she'll use the bloggers for information for her man, but then she discredits the bloggers at every turn. She never gives any credit for nothing.
Right. So yeah. So then, she was showing all of that, this, that, and the other, and all of that. And what happened?
Life is good. Life is
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's good when it's on the up. When it's on the down, it don't seem like it. Seem like you got that scratch. You
Gotta keep your health and your freedom together. That's all you got to worry about.
Okay.
Love.
Well, I'm. Hey, how the other folks feel? They feeling better since this past weekend.
Yeah. They better.
They got their strength back.
Yep, this morning. Yep, sure did.
It is.
Sure did. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, on the fire.
Sure
Okay.
did.
You funny. You make.
Had to snap out of it. Snap out of it.
Y'all didn't even notice I switched out Sonya's hair. You guys like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Had to
Okay.
snap. And then your boy called because I told your boy about it.
Mom?
You know? Yeah, investigator. Him.
They call?
I be texting sometimes when certain things pop off. I kind of put them on, and so he called to make sure everything was everything with them.
She is such a narc. So she's calling Doug, the investigator, when she sees stuff she doesn't. So what, like, Doug is not investigating stay-at-home moms who live in the suburbs. You guys might not want to be harassing the good citizens who are not doing anything. Like, what in the world is your problem? Like, you guys are weird. You guys are weird. That's strange. So something comes up and she tells Doug, you're wasting the public's money with your public defender. Like, you're wasting your public defender resources by contacting the investigator to come and investigate stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home wives. Y'all are, Nesto, you're doomed. Okay. You can have someone parked out in front of my house if you want to. It ain't gonna help your case. It ain't gonna help your case. You'll just have stalking added to it. Okay. So you better, like, this weirdo chick that you're dealing with, y'all best to not. Okay. But y'all want to waste time and resources on some stay-at-home wives and mommies? Nesto, you're doomed, sir.
So, you know, he called and checked. Yep. So yeah, because I was saying it needed to be shut down. You know, all of that online stuff need to be shut down.
So she wants to, because he's being held on rape charges and child pornography. You think it's a good idea, and you actually think the investigators are going to entertain trying to get in the way of people's First Amendment rights for freedom of speech, and also to entertain the shits and shenanigans on the public internets? Are you kidding me? And no laws are being broken. Okay. So I don't know what she's doing. She's a weirdo.
So it's over because
He's got rights and we have rights.
we keep making more of a mess of a mess of a mess.
You're making the mess. You and your blogger friend are making the mess.
You know,
You're best friends with a lady who got arrested in the middle of the trial of the century in Atlanta. And I'm not talking about the Donald Trump show. I'm talking about YSL. YSL, the epic court trial that's going to go on till 2030. And your blogger friend got arrested in the middle of open court. How embarrassing is that? That's who everybody knows her at the courthouse. Everybody.
reckless with that at this point, and
not in a good way.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's all good.
I did see their name on the screen though. I did see that.
Did you?
Yeah, I did see that. So hopefully I'll see him maybe tomorrow. Cause it's storming here all day. So because I need to get what I can get. All right, cool then. Okay.
Yeah, what you need to get.
Okay, that's good. Everything is happening. Everything's happening. All right.
You ever been in public and your butt itch? What?
I was saying, Sonya, take a fucking shower. Take a shower. Are you kidding me? You're in public and your ass is itching? That's disgusting.
What? You're funny.
Just fucking with it. Look, but that always happens to me. I used to be on escalators and my butt is out, my cheek is out of nowhere, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Like my ass never itched at home at all. As soon as I get on the escalator, for some reason, escalators make my ass itch. Every time I'm at the mall on an escalator, my butt cheek itch. I gotta sit there and just smack it.
Always attack the media. You know? Thank you, sis.
Somebody's gonna be caring. 'Cause it's just an itch. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the crack of it. It's just like a cheek. Lazy cheek.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
That's my
did
thing.
they sound positive on everything gonna be pretty swell? Did they feel like confident?
They didn't. I mean, they didn't go
Okay.
off into all of that
All
part.
that.
They didn't really talk about that. Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
All right.
They know
Okay,
some cute little shit. Kind of
okay,
skinny
that's
for a
cool.
lot of stuff. What?
I said that is cool. That is cool.
Yeah, right.
Cool. That is cool. And then once
All
you go
good in the hood.
see Farrakhan, what's your next step?
I gotta make sure your situation. You should be coming to a downside swing by then. I figure February was my like getaway month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. I clearly see that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right, then. You sound very clear. So, sound like you ain't never went nowhere.
I'm in the store. Well, I got a good reception, but I'm in the store.
A lot of people on the left now. It's kind of.
Oh my God, there was no traffic. I was so happy.
What?
So I was on, yeah, I told them Las Vegas Boulevard. There was no traffic. So it's Monday too, of course. But yeah, it was stupid over the weekend, but it was today. It was none. Maybe 10 cars. So happy for that. So happy for that. I was just like, man. I mean, not that I gotta be somewhere, because I'm just really killing time, so I don't have to like just be sitting in the room bored. So that's why I was just like, let me just kill some time and just go to the mall and find something small that I could just stick in my suitcase and it not be a big deal.
You know what? That's why I like talking to older people, because when you talk to older people, they tell you what they have been through so much, and that should be
Too
like,
old.
no, just older. I didn't say you old. I said
Too
people.
old. Don't say that.
I didn't get that far. I didn't get that far.
But yeah, I can't. I just have a lot of stories, so that on the. But yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So now I be like, dang. We have. I guess I'm gonna be one of them old folk got disturbed forever.
God forbid he
Yeah.
calls her old. You're
Lots of
itching because
stories.
you're
You don't
nasty.
like to
She's
tell me.
nasty. She's
What you
gross.
say?
You don't like to tell me. Now, you was tight-lipped when I met you. You just said one thing, and that was it. I was like, okay, he ain't gonna elaborate. He ain't gonna speak on it. He ain't gonna say nothing. He's just gonna say that and leave it. Then you hanging like, okay, so what happened? You was just like, doo-doo-doo. And I was like, oh, wow. All right. Guess I'm talking him to death.
Well, hey.
Yeah. Same.
Well, I'm looking forward to me turning 60. I'm looking forward to that.
Big 6-0. Big 6-0.
I'm looking forward for it. Out there though, not in here. Out there. Out
Oh,
there.
of course.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So it's coming.
60.
All right, well.
Stick with your freedom.
Hey,
Stick with your freedom. Stick with your freedom.
they're not going to open up down there?
You know what?
They're not going to open up down there? They changed their mind? Opening up the spot down there.
Oh, they are. They're going to still go through with it. Yeah, they're going to get it. They're going to get it, but they just not rushing no more because they were trying to rush for Super Bowl. That happened already. And they teaming up with a popular person down here.
I understand.
You know, I don't like saying.
How are you trying to rush to open a place for Super Bowl and not open a place for Super Bowl? Now you're not trying to rush it because you're opening with a famous person. Sonya, would you stop lying?
Names, because you know people all in the business and shit, and say no names. If I want to run with it and shit, but yeah, he's a millionaire, and so he's gonna partner up because he's trying to do something on it's 2 levels, so he's gonna do something on the first level with what he does, and then the second level is gonna be the club. So yeah,
She always knows someone who's opening something up that never opens.
they're going through. It's just not rushing it anymore because Super Bowl is over.
Do you see a lot of people that live?
So they wanted it open for Super Bowl. Like, it sounds like a bunch of bums. How are you trying to open something up for Super Bowl and can't project plan it out to know whether you'll be open for Super Bowl or not? And now Super Bowl is over. So, oh yeah, we're not rushing it anymore. Were you ever rushing it at all? She's such a liar. It's always some club, some sort of business deal that never. She doesn't know anybody.
Does it seem like it done grow?
Oh yeah, but you know what? Okay, so it grew, but then people was running here because the cost of living and everything was cheap. And now the prices here is like freaking Atlanta.
What?
Houses done went up. Man, you used to be the cheap place to come was Vegas because everything, like the rent and everything was low. Now, like, the same time Atlanta went up, this place went up. But now it's stupid expensive. Right, stupid expensive like Atlanta.
Wow. Even on the outskirts?
Outskirts is always going to be cheap. That's just what that is. But I'm saying, you know how Vegas was considered like Atlanta, like, oh, you can move this because it's cheap.
Yeah.
You know, compared to LA, New York, and Florida, it was cheap. Now it's like, nope, no, it's not.
So it ain't like
No,
that.
it's not. It's
I guess they had to
dumb.
go up. That football stadium, that's a bad football stadium now.
Well, the more people that come, it drives the prices up. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Back with Atlanta, everybody kept running there. So they was like, oh, y'all coming. Throwing the prices up. I was thinking maybe I'll fly straight to Cleveland, but then I was like, no, I got to do two things. So I got to go to Atlanta first and then come back up. Go back out. I got to do that.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
you. I got you. Okay.
You already know.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I
It'd be so
understand.
crazy. You know how we kind of talk
I
in three different parts.
understand.
Off memory, text, talk, no. And the people be, I be listening to these people be trying to do the commentator thing, and they be really, really trying to break stuff down. I'm like, you could never. Because it's never in the full, you know what I'm saying? And then we try to say, yeah, so what she's saying is, and what's this going on? I'm like, you could never. Because it's never just a straightforward, I'm going to the store, picking up some apples, coming back home type of conversation, you know?
Wow.
It's always broken up.
So them video things that they release, are those things clear or they just fuzzy? Of the visitation?
I think they like those better than they like the phone calls, but they're all, you know, but they're not doing like they used to do months ago, you know, because people have fell off. Hello Kitty, what is this? Ice cream? Some people have fallen off, you know, and you got those. So there's one person, because she went on and one of the bloggers went and did a live, and this one girl was like, I can't follow you no more. I'm just done with it, you know, and then she went on there like 9 more times and just kept talking. Like, why? Well, did you just say bye? Like, why are you still on here?
What is she talking about?
I don't get it. Get a life. Like, why are you still? Just kept popping back up, talking, then go away, then pop back up and say some more stuff, you know, then pop up and say some more stuff. And they're all in this one little message part.
Because clearly they weren't done yet. I mean, look, at the end, like, okay, and why are you watching? Why are you watching? Okay, that's what I want to know. Why are you watching? Was it you?
Like, oh my God, girl, did you say bye 30 minutes ago? And another thing, as I insert myself into the situation where I know nobody involved, but I want to act like I'm part of it.
Wow.
It's just so crazy to me.
I just don't see how people put that much energy in that. It's not making no
I know.
Maybe it's just me, you know.
It's nothing on television, I think. That's what it is. People don't leave the house like they used to. So they just, you know, they just sit online and, you know, troll. And then I think it's some type of therapy release to spew the hate. You get me? I think that's some type of therapy for them. Let me go on here and just be hateful. And it just, for some reason, I think it might kind of help them. Because it'd be unnecessary shit that they be just saying out their mouth. And I'm just like, okay. That didn't make no sense. And then a lot of them just coming in, like I said, on the 12th hour. And then they want to act like they've been here since day one and know everything, you know? I was like, when did you get on this? About a month ago. So what are you even talking about? We in the 19th month, 500 phone calls, so many court dates, so many court documents. What are you talking about? You can't even say anything talking about you jumped in on 30 days ago. You can't say nothing. Nothing. Shit, people that's been on since July 22, really, you know, because they don't really have, you know, like if you're coming in with no information or 1 month of information, what are you even talking about? Sit on the fence and see how it play out. That's all you could do. If you're that invested, but you can't sit there and make no, you know, really. So what happened with this? Oh, I didn't know nothing about that. Really? Well, what about this? Oh, I didn't hear about that. Then what are you talking about? I mean, I don't know. I just want to say what I need to say.
So what else going on out there in the world?
Nothing. She has
you,
nothing else to talk to you about. The shame when Nesto's conversation is more intellectual than Sonia's. She really is dumb. She's a dummy. And she has nothing to talk about. Every single thing she talks about when she is laser focused on this case, she can't muster anything. Like she wants to talk about is this. She's very much focused on this, ma'am.
That ain't
you
nothing.
got your own. Let me tell you something. You got your own hashtag. Are you playing?
I got what? I got what?
Well, you start, if you go on there and you start typing out ER, because they don't put the A in it, your whole thing will come up. Just going ER, and then your whole name pop up. And then
Anybody can have a hashtag. Like you can start hashtagging stuff. Like anybody can start hashtagging anything. That's not a big deal. Like hashtags are not. I mean, it's the posts attached to the hashtag. She's dumb.
hashtag and stuff. I was like, oh, he got his own hashtag.
What is that? Hashtag. That's what you said?
Like a tic-tac-toe signal.
It's like a tic-tac-toe signal. She's so dumb.
Yes, yes. Right. Meaning you got so much traffic and so many videos with your name attached to it that you are
Really?
in the search bar automatically.
Can I make money on that?
So if you just do hashtag ER, you pop up immediately on YouTube. Mm-hmm.
That's not going to get you out of jail.
Hey. Well, it's cool.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to laugh.
Can that make me money to get me out of jail? Can that help with my $1.1 million bond? What does that help me?
Ask for this shit.
Cool.
Listen, man, I didn't ask for that shit.
She knows a little bit of flattery. Get him right off.
Get right there.
I didn't ask for none of this. I'm trying to tell you, I didn't ask for none of it.
Goddamn, keep crying, boy. I ain't lying, man. Bro.
Let me say something. That's the least of your worry. Everything that's going on YouTube. All thing that's just a thing is making sure that court go like it do. That's it. YouTube ain't shit for some social crap. They ain't nothing. Half the people don't even watch that shit. Trust me.
You're just mad because you couldn't make it.
The business people don't. It's just a bunch
of business.
freaking females.
Nesto, you're not a real businessman, sir. They said, Nesto, they said your companies were all shell companies. You don't classify. You're not classified. The business people aren't looking at it. Oh, really? The largest advertising, the biggest advertising marketplace on the internet. The business people aren't paying attention to Google and the advertising that there's more advertising done on Google's YouTube and its other holdings than anywhere else. Are you kidding me? You didn't know that?
I say there's a lot. You had to catch me up to speed because I didn't even watch this.
Yeah, it's just a lot of freaking females. That's all it is. That's all.
It's just some little freaking females.
Like I said, it's 96% females between the ages of 35 and 60.
How does she know that?
That's invested in this.
How do you know?
Yeah.
It's just amazing how they just be sitting around fighting and cat fighting and
she's doing an awful lot of research. She could be pulling data out of her itchy behind, but if she's actually really doing research, this bitch has lost her fucking mind. It's a shame. Okay. Next one is Sonya equals nothing. Wow. Okay, and what's the next one? Dear Sonya, he's all yours. No need to reach out. Bye, hun. Signed, the successful strawberry one. P.S. I've blocked you all. Okay. You can have him, sis. She's done. All right, we're almost done, guys. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Each other like that.
Man, let me tell you, I downplay it. You ain't seen shit till you get out here and see what it was doing. I probably downplaying a lot of it. It's because I don't go on those pages.
I just
I
love
don't
how
open up
she
their
says she
videos,
doesn't
but I
go
don't
on the pages, but she knows all the statistics. She knows the analytics. She knows what's being talked about. She knows what's going on in the chats. How is it that you know so damn much, but you don't come on the page? Like, Sonya, stop lying.
I don't read the comments and I don't open up the videos of certain bloggers because it's all the same thing. How can we drag her or how can we they drag me more.
So when you go to certain bloggers, it's about no one is talking about how to drag you. Sis, let me tell you, there's some things I could ask this internet for advice about, but the last thing that this big age grown ass woman needs advice on is how to drag, because I can handle that all by myself. I don't need any help. I don't need any advice, and I don't need any tea. Okay? That's why they're here and I'm sitting in my seat. Do you understand? That's not what you're hearing, dummy.
More than they drag you. How can we drag them today?
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. How can we drag? Welcome for today's podcast on how can we drag Sonya. Girl, bye.
All it is.
Ain't nobody dedicating a how can we drag Sonya. You sound stupid.
Give me the nastiest, cutthroat comment and talk about her. Somebody we all do not know. It's just very high school.
Sis, you're stupid. She's dumb. She's
not
dumb.
high school. That's all. It's high
She's
school,
easy. Ain't nobody need no.
But again, it means nothing. Court is what's important. Court is what.
She thinks that this is about her rather than the man who's been sitting in jail for how many days. She thinks that this is about her and not about the person she's talking to. He just happens to be some dude on the phone that's in jail, rather than she's got a bunch of internet haters. I'm telling you, if you are watching the Paul Ferguson videos, I hope that phone calls gets more calls, because some of you guys probably may not even go watch another channel, because I know some are very dedicated to PCFP. And but let me tell you, the calls are so freaking funny. If they start posting those calls, I mean, we might have to listen to them together, because his girlfriend is bananas and sis sounds just like Sonya. I mean, not voice wise, but just the rhetoric, the dialogue, her weird relationship with the YouTube streets. And there's a reactor who puts up a lot of the channels, almost like PCFP, and they talk about her all the time. Zav, I think it's like Zav Girl. They talk about her all the time, just like how she talks about, quote unquote, now Dre's saying Shay and da 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 da. It's very eerily unfortunate. Like, this is a whole unfortunate cliche type character in these stories of women who get way too deeply involved with loser ass people in jail who don't have any hopes of ever getting out. But if this is Nesto's hope, I mean, like I said earlier, the man's doomed.
Your life. This is just nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's
Girl, Randy is super creepy, but the girlfriend is she's giving thirsty Sonya.
It's just something else. It's just something else. Yeah, it's
The videos that phone calls from prison have put up are one thing. It's the phone calls with the girlfriend that are just take it to the next level.
it's a new age OJ.
Yeah, okay. Right. Oh my God.
I had to go back to that.
He thinks he's fucking OJ. He thinks that he's OJ Simpson, and let him, okay? He says he's the new age OJ.
Right. Oh my God. That,
Yeah, that's what it's
that's
saying.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, they was giving it to him. Luckily, back then they didn't have internet, but they was giving it to him back then.
Storm, boy.
They was giving it to his ass. Yep, they was giving it to him.
Man.
Oops.
Paul, the brother who's now in prison. Yeah. He has a girlfriend and the calls are crazy. Paul found out, Randy told him too, but the girlfriend also told him that there's some YouTube channels and she's debating on starting a YouTube channel. She's nuts.
But yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah,
No worries.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. I know it.
No worries.
I think they said something about it in the beginning of the video. Phone calls from prison said that there's a lag. There's some sort of lag in the actual video production. You got to sometimes they put a note to let you know that there was cuz keep in mind these calls were never made for like production quality editing. So I don't know. There's some sort of problem with the software because you're two different locations and I don't know how it works. But yeah, it's not that he's really answering. There's a problem with the video.
Okay, all right then.
Just like the other day, the Sonya video that was put up, and there was like when she had the Ike Turner hair or the mushroom, there was something wrong with the video right before that one and that video. Like it was lagging, and it seemed like they were talking over each other. But there was something techie in some sort of tech issue.
Cause look here, it sure take a lot, boy. Man.
Right. Yeah. I'm not drinking or drugging, so it's all good. I'm not drinking or drugging. So.
Oh, Sonya, stay lying. Scroll to the beginning if you weren't here. I provided some receipts. I pulled Portia Williams' divorce documents and the standard amended whatever it is, and the standard amended. Just go back to the beginning. I posted the receipt that she has the same document posted with the same case number, the same date. And so yeah, on her most recent divorce with Simon Gobadia, and that standard document that had the September 21st stamp or September 2023 stamp date. I explained the whole thing in the beginning. So if anyone who had a question about the amended document that was attached and the September stamp, make sure to, if you're just coming in, go back to the beginning if you did not see that, because I provided above and beyond the video a different receipt. So I went to another notable divorce in Atlanta and I pulled from Simon and Portia Williams that was filed 2 months ago and pulled the one from there. And you can see on the document, it's the exact same stamp. Well, it's not the exact same stamp. It's the same stamp. It's the same date. And I would say that stamp probably serves as a revision. But I go into a whole explanation. So anyway.
Yeah, I'm saying or smoking. I'm not doing none of that stuff. I'll just lay down, go to sleep, watch my little TV, and laugh about it.
I think Sonya is staying in another room. I don't know if it's her and Tomas are living together or she's just back over at Sydney's house at a certain point. But Sonya doesn't stay alone. I think she is staying with her kids or she's staying with someone. She does not have her own place. Sonya's full colostomy bag with the OJ Simpson picture. You guys are too funny. I was a few minutes late, so I'll play back. Thank you, sis. Thank you. But yeah, I know some of you guys had questions like above and beyond that member video, so go check that out.
At this point, it's funny. It's in the funny stage because it's just how long can you drag, name calling?
I feel to me, I just I can't see what's going on, but I just can't understand. Why nobody ain't giving no apologies out?
For what? Why do we need to apologize? Who needs to apologize to him? I'm sorry you got charged with rape. Like, what do you want? Ain't nobody sorry about that. I'm sorry your case didn't get dropped. I'm not sorry about that. I'm sorry we laugh at you. I'm not sorry about that either. Like, I'm just not. Nesto, nobody cares, sir. You got to understand nobody cares. we're having a kiki, and if you don't like it, too bad. Your girlfriend shouldn't be watching and listening. I mean, that's basically all there is to it. If you want an apology from the internet, good luck. You're gonna be waiting a long time because the internet is with the shits, and nobody is offering you up no damn apology, sir.
After all
And
of
if you
that,
and if you end up getting out of jail because guess what? You are innocent until proven guilty and Roswell Police Department owes you an apology, then that's going to be your business and you can go pick that up from Roswell Police Department. But the internet is watching and discussing and might even be judging, and that's our business. If you don't like it, don't watch.
Oh no! They still gonna try to finesse it to say. So say they do what they need to do on the 23rd. They still gonna try to find a way to make it seem like he still did it. You get me?
Yeah, well, you know what happened on the 23rd? The charges still didn't get dropped. And then you know what happened after that? The charges got revived and refreshed on a 24 case. So guess what? Everything is back.
They adamant. They adamant about that. For some reason, you sitting here 3 years after it's supposed, 3 to 5 years after something supposedly happened. No court, no this, no that, no evidence, no this, that, and the other. And they're still like, well, he did it. And I'm sitting here like, how does that even make sense?
that don't make no sense
Okay.
to me.
Yeah, he did. Like, how?
Okay, Evie.
Come on now. Because it would be supporting evidence to it. If text is a picture of invoice or something, come on now. We got nothing. 3 to 5
He
years
needs to
ago.
apologize
Remember,
to the victims.
19 to
Absolutely.
21. Nothing. And we in the 24 now. What are we talking about? It ain't that hard to find something. They got his phone. They got this. They got that. They'll find something. Nothing. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, but he did that. Okay, he did that. This is
I told you, just like OJ. It's just like OJ. It's
not.
exactly.
People are seriously.
All right, look, OJ's dead. Okay. OJ's life was not happy the last 20 some years. I think OJ was probably very miserable. I think OJ fucked up. I think he was mad at his wife that night and he got emotionally enraged and he did something he did not think he would do, and I'm sure he regretted it for the rest of his life because he was looked at as a certain type of individual who killed his wife and got away with it. That's what everybody's assumption was. I mean, some people didn't feel that way, but a lot of people did. Um, but if however you felt about the situation, OJ ended up his life went in the toilet after that. He ended up going to jail for something unrelated. He ended up being stripped of some of his most prized possessions. His career had an asterisk next to it. There's no talking about OJ Simpson and all the great that he did as an athlete. It's only the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson. And I think, and Ron Goldman. And I think that the families, that's all they want. At the end of the day, they want people to remember that Ron Goldman would have been probably about 50 years old, somewhere in that neighborhood today. Nicole Brown Simpson might have been a grandmother at this point. I don't know how old the two youngest kids are, but the lady was savagely murdered. And whether it was OJ or someone else, or he paid to have it done, at the end of the day, OJ lost his whole entire image around what happened. And he was rich enough and had enough influential friends to make sure that he navigated those waters. Nesto, you don't have that. You cannot compare yourself to OJ. OJ had Bob Kardashian. He had the dream team. He had Johnny Cochran, Bob Shapiro, Bob Kardashian. What's the other guy? He had some other guy. I can't think of his name. Um, he had the very young Lauren. Was it Holly? The female, the black female attorney she was young, very young at the time. But she was a new attorney. Sean Chapman. I'm probably getting her name a little bit wrong, but he had the dream team of lawyers, and he didn't spend one day in jail until he got pissed about somebody trading some of his memorabilia that he said was stolen, went to Las Vegas, held somebody up, and ended up doing like what, 10 years in jail, and recently died because of some, I think, some form of cancer. He lived a miserable life his last 25 and 30 years. So, Nesto, if that's what you want to compare yourself to, good. But nothing good came for OJ after that whole thing happened. But OJ, like I said, had the dream team of friends and influence and money. So that he never spent a day in jail for what happened, prostate cancer. Yeah. Yeah. He can compare himself to OJ all he wants, but as much as people hate OJ, there's people out here who hate the man, right? F. Lee Bailey, thank you. Yes, he had the best lawyers in Los Angeles at that moment. Okay.
Miserable. Because we live in
I got
living
you
in some
obsessed with
unknown
mess.
times. Might be a power outage. Prices of everything is sky high. Food is high. Rent is high. Wages is low.
This is the
It's a
only
lot.
way Sonya will
It's just
ever have
Yeah,
a
they
single
going
and
long-term
no, and can't find
relationship,
a good
girl.
man. Everybody's doing
Absolutely.
some shit you ain't got no business
Okay, wait a
doing. You
minute. So
don't know.
what is a good man? Because
Oh my
I don't
God.
understand what they mean by a good man.
Everybody's version is different. It's whatever they got on their list of what they consider a good man. Number one, what everybody thinks is a good man is somebody with a lot of money and pays all the bills and put up with their shit.
That's not a good man.
That's what they think a good man is. That's the go-to. No, it's not. That's not a good
That's
man
the
at all. Money, you
go-to.
got to take
That's
money
the
out the
go-to.
equation. Nobody wants a bum, but you take money out the
Sonya, you got a whole bum.
equation always because money come and go. So you can never put money as
No, you can't.
as a thing. And then two, just because he's got it, don't mean he's gonna give it. I just had to tell one of my relatives. Just because you get with a rich man does not mean he's gonna be generous with it. It doesn't mean that.
I see a lot of women get with rich men and they be miserable.
Miserable because guy ain't got no personality. He ain't got this. He ain't funny. He not like he's just a fucking bore. Just a straight bore.
That's gonna be Nesto.
Yep.
I'm glad I
Nesto don't have any money though.
to live this
People were
far
happy
in their
before
life.
all of this. That's the thing that people don't understand. People are so materialistic and they push that.
He
People
couldn't
still
even,
think that
no matter how you feel about OJ, Nesto could never even step into that man's shoes. He had a whole career and then he had a whole life after the death of Nicole Brown Simpson. And at the end of the day, Nesto only could wish.
that's the end of all. Like I gotta drive this car. I gotta live in this house. I gotta have all the jewels. I gotta have that $20,000 purse. I gotta have this. I gotta have that. And that, that's gonna make you what?
More
You
miserable.
know,
More miserable.
it ain't gonna be happiness. Because once you get it, it's like now what? I done bought everything that I wanted. And there's nothing else for me to buy, and I'm just sitting here with my stuff, looking at my stuff. That's it.
What you say?
Girl, pick
Looking
me
at my
babble.
stuff.
Absolutely.
Looking at my stuff. What you doing? Looking at my stuff. I bought some stuff. And
that's true,
I got
man.
some stuff.
I done seen it.
All right, I got some stuff. Looking at.
I think OJ was miserable. He was drinking a lot. He was having a horrible relationship with that next lady who was kind of trying to give Nicole Brown Simpson. I feel like his life looked like it was in the tank afterwards. I mean, playing golf, okay. But yeah, what you know what I mean? Like, I don't care enough about OJ. I just think Nesto could only wish to be OJ, no matter how you look at, the situation, how it turned out, one way or the other. Nesto could only wish.
My stuff. I started to see, but I know it ain't because my mother wouldn't just thought that. My father told her, and he bought her the biggest house and whatever and all this, this, that, and the other. And she still left for a shoe salesman that made no money.
She needs a straight
She
check.
left him
She's
like a year
not.
later after he bought her the big house. Hey, this, that, the other. You don't have to work. I pay all the bills. Get allowance, all of that stuff. And she was still like not even a year later left. She was like, I'm good. She sent to the Bahamas to think about it. No, to think about it, She was like, yeah, no, I'm gone. And got
Your
rid of her.
father,
shoe salesman.
Your father sent a woman who had an outside baby in the marriage on to the Bahamas by herself to think about the marriage. Are you kidding me? Sonya, didn't you say one of your sisters is not your father's kid? Not one of the kids he bought home, but your mom got pregnant by another man in the marriage. Didn't you say that? You told one of your sisters that some other man was the father and the mom never copped to it. Like, sis, seriously? Your
Doing
whole family
everything.
was trash.
But she was happy,
So,
huh?
she happy. I guess so. She's still with him. She ain't complaining. So shit, she complained.
Mom left all her daughters and her son to go be with a shoe salesman. Hold on. If there's nothing that deserves. Okay. Sonya, the jokes just write themselves.
About my dad all the time. She ain't complaining about what's his name?
She's not saying anything that is going to make this man want to be like, you know what? We going to do this damn thing when I get out of here. She's trash. You don't sit and run your trash can, flourish ass, I've got a shitty ass family resume down to somebody on the telephone. Who does that?
Yeah, was her boy. What's her? I don't even know what is her husband's
Shoe
name?
salesman. Her mom ran off with a shoe salesman.
They've been together 38 years. I can't even think about what the hell's his name. Anyway.
She doesn't even know
there's
the
no
man's
paper
name because she
towel.
doesn't even deal with her mother.
Let's just shake it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
You have
She
1
hates women because she's mad at her mother.
minute remaining.
Ever.
What'd you say?
I said she been with old boys forever.
Oh.
Ever. She happy, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters.
All right, well.
Anyway, I love you. Call me. Tomorrow I land 5 o'clock, I think. Call me tomorrow night.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Stay spody-yody now. Stay spody-yody, cool.
Spody-yody.
So silly. Okay.
I love you.
Okay, well. All right.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Now he's the one saying I love you and she's not saying I love you back. It's weird. You heard him say I love you and she's like, okay. I mean, she might have said I love you probably 5 times in the conversation, but whatever. Anyway, guys, this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I put some of you guys to sleep. Some of you guys are going to wake up and be like, oh my God, it's over. But this was fun. We'll get into the other 3 tomorrow at some point at lunchtime. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks again to Phone Calls from Prison, a YouTube channel we love to watch. If you're new here, again, the video will be linked in the comments and you can find it somewhere in the chat earlier. And that's it. And that's all. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Go back to the beginning because we did discuss a few housekeeping items. Good night, Aries one. We did discuss a few housekeeping items. So if you are here for receipts and things of that nature, go back to the beginning. If you had a question about the September stamp on one of the documents in the divorce filing, I hope I answered that question for you once and for all. There is a video in members, but I also provided a receipt that should help sort some things out. I pulled the divorce filing from Simon Gobadia and Portia Williams, and the exact same document is posted on their divorce filing, and it has the same case number, it has the same date, everything. And as I stated, I would treat that probably as a revision number, and it gets attached to it's like a standard document that if you file for divorce in Fulton County, you're going to get. And I guess it gets updated from time to time and they will add a case number and a date to it. So they're probably making sure that they're tagging the proper revision to it. So you're getting the most up-to-date rules of engagement when you file for divorce. So that's the best explanation I can give to it. T-Rain, thank you so much for your member milestone, sis. We love you and thank you for supporting. Thank you for the sticker too. Aren't you awesome? Okay. And thank you to everybody else, everybody who was here the whole time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. You get to this point in the broadcast. I appreciate it. Sonya, the bum, can never say what women think an ideal partner is because she has never had a real relationship. She needs to shut up as usual, period. Most of us have never been shot by our lover. And if you have, God bless you. But at the end of the day, most of us have not had someone come in our homes, try and shoot up our whole family. No one has used us as a drug mule. Most of us haven't had 3 run-ins with the law, spent time in women's penitentiary, um, have some sort of fascination with bums in jail. Like Sonya, a lot of people can't relate to you because the lifestyle you live is totally foreign to most, okay? And you and Nesto's idea about what everybody has going on, you're psycho. You're psycho and weird, okay? And you're wrong. On top of all that, you're wrong, okay? So stop. All right. Anywho, you guys are awesome. This was fun. Thank you, everybody, for everything. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow at lunch when I'll say, Bougie Gang, your lunch is ready. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, hit your notifications. So when I go live tomorrow on that Bougie Gang, your lunch is ready, you will be notified. Okay, guys, take care. Have a good one. And I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye, guys.